we ping anyone for it?
I can make the ping, I think.
Yeah, it's good, and I can start then.
Yeah, Rivals Europe and Rivals France. Oh no, I can't in Rivals Europe.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get a match.
Oh yeah, I should probably stream. I'm the only like other game I commentate is like a live replay. I don't have to do it like watch it live, not replays. So I'm not used to this. But we should be good now. Right. Okay, my bracket command works. Ground. I can start. Yeah, there we go. If there's any issues, let me know. Can you guys see that as well? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Grand.
I can't see the screen. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Right, Julie. A lot of down tilt from Ariana. I don't know why, I find that really funny. Okay, this is the up strong. Both rock. Wanna see teleport? No, we're not.
Okay, is it?
Teleport.
Okay, I mean, I'm not sure who's who right now.
Ariana's the Arcane, and then Julie's the Crag.
I don't think I've had the chance to see Julie's Crag too much, honestly, in RTS. So
Yeah, same. I don't even think I've seen the Arcane before, or Ariana. Nice to see something different.
Ariana's definitely been on the Arcane for a few months now.
Yeah, I just don't get a chance to watch much, sadly.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time I see Oriana on Arcane personally.
Is that our first stock? Okay. Only like what, 2 minutes in Rivals? Long games. Okay, that's why it took so long. I mean, it is Arcane to be fair.
Pretty long stock by rival standards.
Yeah, I mean, Arcane definitely can slow down the game down. Crag can definitely if they want to.
And yeah, so far Julie is really trying to just push Ariana to that left ledge. Trying to go for a cheeky confirm with the down B. Didn't work out quite yet, but that was very well fought. But then Ariana, it allows Ariana to just start her own offense back.
Doesn't quite get the edge guard Ariana was looking for.
Yeah.
That's offense.
Yeah, just trying to propel ourselves right now to this crag. Zoning out with the bubbles, of course, trying to lock out Julie completely.
Didn't know Puddle could go on Pillar. Makes sense, I just didn't think of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, very nice fair though by Julie in order to catch Ariana on that recovery here.
Nice
Ariana obviously
catch.
contesting the rock with the back air. Pretty solid stuff. But yeah, Julie's back with the fair train. Trying to catch with the side B. A little bit of a weird side B here, I would say though. There.
Not a comfortable position for Arcane to be in if you get parried.
Yeah.
Survives it though. Nice down tilt.
Yeah. Ariana overall is pretty good in her spacing.
Yeah, definitely covering a lot of options in the tech chases as well.
Yeah, nice fair here from Julie, still trying to lock down the sledge as much as possible. Ariana's just going to be able to go right over the down B here. And the up strong here with the extended hitbox from the rock.
Oh wait, I have to wait a second for the like versus screen to end. Oh hey. Oh Rivals, please don't. It's
I will say my view is getting pretty weird at times.
Rivals, it didn't like full screen back to like my monitor. Like it's stuck in between the two of them.
Yeah. I'm also guessing you might have an ultra-wide widescreen, which I don't know how this works with rivals, honestly.
No, I have like a laptop and I have a monitor. So it's
Fair
probably
enough.
just... guess I'll just go,
Hmm.
Rivals not functioning, number 1.
Yeah, and apparently I've lost the view.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that, like, restarting Rivals fixes it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Gives me time to update the score at least.
But yeah, I'm sorry, chat, for being late. I don't even have the chat. This is scuffed.
No one's talked in chat yet.
To be fair, have we posted the link in?
I don't know. Maybe we should just like.
I posted it in Rivals Friends, but in Rivals Europe I can't.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
And yeah, as I said.
Oh, and oh my god.
Server, I might.
Okay, now we can see it.
For now.
Yeah.
And because like we commentate through this too much. Oh yeah.
I might go in like trying to. Just even if I can't ping people, just post it in a few places.
Yeah, just post it in like the stream channel or something.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're gonna be able to find it. Seeing the game show on Jules Vale, but I can't see the game.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh my god, I forgot to stream it. Oops.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get
there. It wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why we leave the RCS streams to Redeck, because he knows what he's doing.
I just like took over for the old like EU them spiding herds people, and they just have an image that says like traditional difficulties with like the technical difficulties like stuff on it, and I'm like, I just press this button and something doesn't work. And now it's a joke, not a technical difficulty.
Yeah, Ariana was a little bit too low here. Just getting back to the game. Ariana was too low, obviously. Julie aware of that and just able to up-strong the Ariana on the teleport puddle. But there's a good sliding down strong here in order to even up the score. Yeah, again, Ariana with some good offense here, managing to follow Julie's movement. And yeah, we're once again trying to trap down that ledge. It is very important to try and trap Craig on that ledge, especially with the pillar. Like, you do want to like contest Craig on the pillar, and yeah, Julie right now really struggling, and is gonna have to concede that second stock. While Ariana is still on only on 46%. Then again, Craig can kill pretty quick. Ooh, nice parry here from Julie on the side B. Got a parry right back though from Ariana. Double dash attack in order to try and again get that spacing in.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. Good recovery still, honestly, for the most part on Ariana's side.
Very patient on Ariana. Oh, he said only dash attack, but
yeah.
I mean,
we say that, but Ariana is dash attacking a lot. It's a pretty good move on Orcane, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, like,
at some point it's gonna become
at some point you need that first option to just throw them off guard.
Yeah. Yeah, Julie's just gonna be able to find the fair mid stage, but 135%. I think it's fair to say that we are at kill percent here on Julie's side, even though, I mean, it's Crag. So there's good survivability. Ooh, but we're gonna get a nice string here in order
to push. Cheeky.
Yeah, very cheeky. I was not expecting the catchback with the teleport here. Very nicely done here by Ariana.
I see what my issue is. F4 makes it widescreen, but F4 is also my like hotkey to make it like go to the VS screen, so I'll go fix that.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, what happens on my end is that sometimes I have like a white bar appearing on top of the screen. When I think it's switching between full screen.
Okay, at least I know what the issue is, at least.
Yeah.
And we can go to game 3. And I can fix Ooh,
rock wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a crack carrot pick after all. It is a very tiny stage in terms of blast zone, so... And yeah, Julie back again with the dash attacks, the little jabs, with the wave dashes as well. Really trying to control that space pretty well. Down air into up strong, the classic. But Ariana back on stage, able to put down her own pressure now. And the back air is honestly... We talk about good moves on Arcane. Back air is a very strong...
It is.
Well, I wouldn't say zoning because it's still, you know...
Well, like poking,
strings, but yeah, it's
spacing,
more
whatever you want to call
poking.
it.
Yeah.
They can definitely just kind of like stand back and like try and disjoint them.
Yeah, you just roar back here. Get some good movement out of it. Once again, Julie finding the fair from mid-stage. Arena not able to DI that in time. And yeah, Julie once again a little bit stuck on that right side. We are going to be able, however, to find some more offense going on here.
Ooh, catches the rock.
Yeah, Arena trying to catch catch the rock with the up air.
Okay, just
Another.
roll up air. I wouldn't have DI'd that person. Ariana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is your name wrong? I tried to copy it from the challenge. If I did it wrong, my bad. I mean, that's a nice app story anyway. It's okay, okay, grand.
We get there, we get there.
Yeah. Cause I don't know exactly who everyone is. Okay, I'll copy it from the one thing where at least it's a name. One extra N. Oh yeah, that's a me moment. It's an Irish thing. They just add extra like consonants to things.
That's fair. But once again, Ariana with the back air, and we're going to be able to take this off the side blast zone here. Again, this back air just having a good hitbox overall.
Oh, what?
So
Reset it. Oh, does that reset the on the?
I mean, the versus screen is gone.
Yeah, did it reset? Did my new hotkey like reset it? Oh wow, we're learning.
But yeah, don't you worry, chat. We're going to get this stream thing figured out. Don't worry.
Yeah. Is that the score? Or is it the other way around?
And that's 2-1 to Ariana. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the next game going and then I can try and fix it that way.
Yeah. It would seem like this is another waffle game. Like Julie is still confident in their counter pick overall, which I don't blame them. To be fair, again, this is a pretty decent stage for crack. Good conversions off of those platforms and the very small blast zones. But the problem is that right now Ariana is really taking advantage of that, especially with again the back air. Get very close to those blast zones very quickly with the back air on Arcane.
Okay, I think it does reset it. No, I'm gonna remove those hotkeys and not do them. I only do the hotkey I know that works. That's what we do.
And yeah, once again, Ariana just trying to ledge trap here. I haven't seen Ariana go too much off stage when in terms of contesting those pillars close to the ledge. But I mean, Bubble does the job, so.
Yeah, if you don't have to, you don't really like. You can definitely aggressively edge guard Crag, but if you don't know how to, I definitely would just play it more defensively.
Yeah, it's just more when in doubt, you take it slow, you know.
Yeah.
And Orkin has the tools needed for that. Yeah, we're gonna try and catch with the down tilt here on that down strong, and now we're gonna be able on Ariana's side to go on that puddle and get the enhanced down strong. We have a 2-stock advantage here on Ariana's side. This is looking very grim right now for Julie. And yeah, the offense just continues on and on. We're going to catch Julie with the rock in the hands. But Julie able to get the reversal here, get the up air in order to kill Ariana finally. It's still looking very tough though. And yeah, just the raw F strong here off of the dash dance
Congrats.
is going to do it, and Ariana is going to be able to move on to winners finals. I think
I
finals.
think it's semis. Let me check.
No, winners.
Oh no,
finals,
yeah,
I
it
think.
is finals. It is finals.
Yeah. No, challenge names and stuff. Just trying to fit single elim names on a double elim bracket
Yeah.
doesn't quite work. Let's be honest. But yeah, very nice job from Ariana. I'm hoping to see more Julie in the losers bracket. Obviously, just see more of their crag develop as we go along in this tournament. But yeah, against Ariana, it was going to be pretty tough. Like, Orkin's got the matchup, and Ariana is just a very solid player overall. So.
And
Yeah, what's the next match? I believe,
Tandoori Azula.
Yeah, Tandoori Azula. Zula with the Eliana too. Very nice. Honestly, I like doing those streams that are not RCS because you do get to see some different player diversity, obviously. Because the problem when you commentate RCS is that you're ever doing pulls and you're not really seeing anyone, or you commentate top 16, top 8, and then it's like, okay, you've got your Fire Ices, your Blevs, your Ortiz, Drip, etc.
Fair.
You always see the same faces. So it's nice being on a like more chill.
Yeah, hello. Like someone
chill
assume that
tournament.
is.
I mean, I say more chill. There's like a cash prize for this tournament. I don't remember how much. But
I
there's a
think
cash
it's like one of the backers. And anyway, match.
Yeah, right. The winner gets a backer code for the beta of Rivals 2 later this year. But, yeah. Anyways, Tandoori with the Force Burn. Now, obviously, Force Burn is a character we do get to see a lot in the United States with Cake Assault, and it's not necessarily the character we get to see the most in Europe, though. So I have to wonder on the matchup knowledge. I mean, already though, Tandoori getting down strong here in order to get the kill on Azula. And what I'm noticing already as well is that Tandoori is not afraid to use the Combust clone in order to put down the pressure and just put down hitboxes overall. It's pretty good. Yeah, Azula back with the pressure on that left ledge. Although you're trying to catch with the up air, with the down air, it's not going to be quite enough to kill Azula though in overdrive. Yeah, just going to be able to
very
get
nice
a
down
full
strong.
confirm, yeah, full confirm of the platform into the down strong. Yeah, Azula it really feels like Azula right now is struggling to get any kind of momentum started overall. Tandoori has their number.
Oh, very nice parry.
Yeah, nice parry from Azula.
Is this gonna be it?
Breathing room. It's still very tough. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of up B here in order to recover the mech.
Raw F strong?
I mean, we're trying. Azula's definitely trying to go for the edge guard here. We're gonna be able to finally find the F strong on that Julia platform, but yeah, it's looking pretty tough. I definitely feel like Azula is starting to get a little bit more confident here and try to slow down the pace overall.
Definitely.
Of gameplay. But Fluke is more than happy right now to play patient. Like, they have 2 stocks.
Okay, it was the clown. It was the clown. Got me terrified for a second.
Just up tilt the clone, you know. Yeah, I think the next back air here at this point from Tandoori would kill.
Yeah.
From like
But not if you get
something.
parried again.
Yeah. I definitely feel like Azura right now is catching on the fact that
The timing is definitely.
Fluke is kind of looking for those down strongs and those back airs.
That's covered with the mine. Raw down
But
strong.
yeah, just down strong. Anyways, doesn't matter. So yeah, hi Alex. So yeah, just so you know, RCS is on pause this year because obviously Rivals 2 is coming out in like Q4, but we don't know when in Q4. So the plan is that RCS will return next year, but in the meantime, we can still host tournaments.
Yeah, just because there's no like developer made tournaments doesn't mean we can't do our own stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we could even like put match arenas and everything, do locals and everything.
Yeah, this game's still
Completely fine.
alive and well. And
Yeah,
I'm sure there will still be, even if it's smaller, definitely will be some diehard
it's
Rivals
definitely
1
gonna be alive.
fans. Yeah.
It's also gonna be more content complete overall than Rivals 2 when it's gonna be launching.
Yeah.
Just because like there's workshop, there's Abysmo, there's stuff like that.
There'll be some people who be like, there's no one from, like, no character from me in Rivals 2, yeah, I'm just gonna go play the character from me in Rivals 1. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And even then, again, we're gonna go back for like workshop and stuff. So.
I guess that's next game 2 now.
But yeah, let's go to game 2. And we're going to.
I'm just gonna run for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I kind of like the Rockwall counter pick overall from Azula, just because when they're in overheat, it's gonna be easier to just go out there and be very close to the blast zones to actually get the kill. So I feel like overall this could be a good counter pick. Plus, we did say that Azula overall was getting more confident at the end of that first game. But Fluke, anyways, is going to find the down strong. And that is really an option from Forsman you gotta be careful about, because the down strong comes out so fast. It's kind of a burst option at times. So, however, finding the up strong here from that platform. Yeah, Zula here getting parried, gonna be able to return to the stage pretty safely overall. As Tandori is going back here, trying to bait a down strong here, trying to think that Azula was going to fall for the clone bait, but nope, not quite. But again, it is those percentages on Azula's side where we really gotta be careful about like a stray down strong or something, especially on Rockwall. Yeah, the up tilt here is not going to connect. And we're above Forsburn. Above Forsburn is definitely not a place you want to be. Tandori with the pressure, with the up airs, and the down
Okay,
strong.
misses the bear, gets the down strong.
Yeah. Again, this is just like Forsburn 101, you know. Even if you don't know how to use like smoke and everything, you just back air down strong. It works out.
I think the smartest thing someone's ever said about this game to me is that there's no way Forsburn is bottom 1 if his bear by itself is mid tier.
That is.
I mean, I follow the logic.
Yeah. Ooh, Azula going for the taunt here. Hitting themselves. Yeah, Fluke trying to go back on the offensive.
Nice
I think
parry.
it's Tandori, but.
I mean, you should know who you're talking about. Like,
It's
okay,
like you read
guess
the
it's
tag
good.
and you're like, okay, sure. You
Yeah.
read the in-game tag and you're like, sure. Yeah, Azula trying to zone out here with the steam. And to be fair, that second stock was completely one off of the steam into the up tilt, so that is a fair thing to do. Steam overall on Ileana is also a very strong tool in order to temper with the movement of your opponent.
yeah.
We definitely want to get as much as possible overall,
We have a lot of
especially on
smoke.
those you know, two platforms on top of each other. It's a very good place to actually put down.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
Yeah,
down
down
strong.
strong. The burst down strong. It's from the hit stun. It's like you never see it coming, but you always see it coming.
You know it's coming, but you don't know when.
Yeah. I mean, that is the beauty of fighting games. It's the mix, you know.
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna do down strong now, or am I gonna do down strong in like 10 frames?
Yeah. And if you try to parry it, well, then you're guessing which one, and like that's the scary thing about trying to parry any strong attack. They could just hold it, and that's assuming you even guess when they start it, right? So like.
Yeah, but at the same time, once you release the strong attack, it is pretty much committal at this point.
Yeah.
Like there's still a little bit of startup when you release the charge. On some strong attacks, we'll say.
Hmm.
It's not instant.
Yeah, it's not instant.
And yeah, Zuru now taking this to the Armada. And Armada is a very interesting stage. I feel like it's going to mess definitely with force burn combos, just because those platforms are so damn high. And at the same time, you can get some pretty cheeky kills off of those top platforms.
You definitely can. Definitely feel like force burn's recovery isn't the worst on it, but then also you can get underneath, so.
Yeah, I mean, Forsman can just go underneath and teleport back onto the stage, I believe. I believe he just has enough distance on teleport for that.
He does, but then also I feel like if they go underneath the stage, you know what's coming. You can just jump and then like land on the end lag.
Yeah, it's not like you have the option, you know. Because again, it's just long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Azula
It's double parry.
finding the first stock, by the way. Just notice, Azula is finally in the lead in one of those games. Good for them.
Let's see if they can keep it though.
I mean, that's the big thing.
Yeah, a lot of smoke to deal with. Oh,
Yeah, just throw out the steam.
beam
you know,
even.
Again, hamper with the recovery, especially against a Forcewind that does not have steam up. Well, smoke up.
Yeah. Same as.
There's
And
steam
then
and
there's a
smoke.
down strong.
Still the down strong. Yeah, there's steam and there's smoke in this matchup. Follow along, chat. But yeah, I also don't believe that putting down the steam gets rid of the smoke too.
It doesn't, because it needs like
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
like the proximity hitbox or whatever.
Yeah. So it definitely makes for an interesting dynamic, I feel, between the two mechanics.
Yeah. Then Ellie still has missile, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, missile exists, so.
it's not like she's
Rocket punch as
hurting
well.
for ways to get rid of it.
Yeah. I mean, she is a zoner, so.
Yeah. I mean,
She's
Absa
designed
is
to-
uncomfortable around like smoke and G zones.
Yeah.
Like I'd like ban a lot of like larger stages because it's just like if they know to just smoke camp, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I should like pick smaller stages against Forsburn.
Yeah. And again, it's not like Force has that many places to actually escape Ellie right now.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, sure, there are those top platforms, but again, it's a little bit harder to get there.
they're
as
down
Forsburn.
strong.
And we are going to have to check how many down strongs there were in there in this match to kill. I mean, because
Dangerous
this is not
drinking game, if anything, nothing else.
I mean, depends. You could still drink milk or something.
Yeah, I suppose. Depends what you're drinking.
But yeah, Azula finally finding the confirm here and getting that kill, calling out that Tandoori was trying to go for that platform, obviously. So yeah, nicely done from Azula, getting that game on the board. But does mean we now are going to go into a game 4 situation. Tandoori losing a little bit of momentum here, but I think they can just like get straight back into the game and be fine. Like what we saw from Tandoori in that last game was not bad. It's just that Azula is getting better and better, obviously at adapting.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it would have been the best stage as well. So
Yeah.
there's always
And
that
again,
angle
Tandoori
as well.
still has down strong.
Yeah, that's, I mean it's working most of the time.
It's working. Again, I really feel it comes down also to matchup knowledge because we really don't have that many forces.
Yeah, I mean I feel that with Absa. I'm playing a very good character and no one plays her, so I get
Yeah.
like random mid tier no one knows about like knowledge checks along with being an actually good character.
Yeah, I would argue that Europe overall does not know their Force matchup, their AFSA matchup, their POM matchup to an extent.
I definitely
because
don't know Palm. I know a decent
Yeah.
bit of forwards at least from like NA
Yeah.
like Switch court homies, so I get to play the matchup sometimes.
Yeah, it's a
A bit laggy, but I still get to play it.
often.
Anyway, we go
There's
back
that.
next
Yeah,
game.
game 4, game 4. And Azulo immediately coming in with the up airs. We put down 30% onto Tandoori. And so far, like, the pressure, my god!
15 seconds?
Yeah, this is a rival stock. This is what we call in the business a rival stock.
Yeah, definitely a rival stock.
And Azura is back on the offensive again. Like, we're just gonna put down the mine and that's gonna be punished. And Tandoori is gonna be able to get some momentum back, but my goodness. And then you get caught by the explosion from the missile onto the mine. It is tough out here. Tandoori, again, trying to go and catch Azula on the movement. Azula definitely with a very much better spacing. Ooh, good upstrong though. Good catch with the upstrong here on Tandoori's side. But yeah, Azula is definitely playing at a much better spacing and a much safer distance overall in those last few games. So that is very nice to see.
Okay. This Steam just barely confirming from the LP.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Tandoori trying to exploit the fact that Azula right now is in overdrive.
Okay.
And yeah, Azula's just gonna have to up B here.
Okay, Azula got out of it, but still not quite out of the danger zone yet. Or the down strong zone even.
It's still down strong, yeah. It's still down strong. And you can definitely see Tandoori trying to space out a little bit better here with the down tilts, most notably.
Yeah.
Yeah, double fair. Trying to go for the down air here. We get the sour spot. Azula kind of stuck in the blender right now. They're able to get back, avoid that that random down strong once again. Again, you gotta be very careful about those down strong. But there we go. We're gonna be able to get the kill off the top with the up airs.
That's game 5.
Yeah, we're gonna go to game 5. Good stuff from Azula overall. Like,
yeah. Definitely could still go either way. Like, yeah, Azula has the momentum, but
it is very close. Like, we've seen some flashes of brilliance from Tandoori in that last game, so it can go either way, really.
Yeah, and especially on Spirit Tree, I feel like that's a good enough stage for both characters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing as well with Spirit Tree, is that those extruded platforms are going to allow you to go very far into the blast zone and get some pretty cheeky kills, potentially.
Yep, cheeky kills. Okay, not quite yet.
Yeah, not quite yet. But, like, it's like you still gotta work for it. It's not rock wool.
Yeah, but I mean, like 1 or 2 more hits, and yep.
Yep.
I was trying to say.
Azula's pretty on point right now with the callouts on the up air DIs, and he's costing Tandoori a lot.
Very nice edge guard, especially with the clown and everything.
Yeah.
It closes out, nice.
Yeah, just closes
Very
out.
clean. Back to more or less even, although Azula is an advantage. Fine.
Yeah, but they're gonna get punished here with the up tilt.
Yeah, the up tilts aren't quite working out. Yeah, you have to be quite confident in it.
Yeah, it's a very committal move. Probably one of the most committal in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tandoori right now still controlling center stage for the most part. Pushing Azula here, trying to go for the spike here with the clone.
Gets the iframes from the parry.
Yeah, that's the big thing as well. Like you can And down strong again! But yeah, the big thing as well with Steam is, with Steam is that you can vary it and get a little bit of invincibility, so you can just get rid of it, you know, like Maple's Lily. And that's definitely a big element of fighting Ileana. Yeah, Azula right now struggling to find the kill. We're gonna find the F strong here, but it's not gonna send
Go
very
for the smoke.
far. Ooh, that was a
That
long
was
call out.
close.
Yeah, try to call out where on the platform Tandoori would land, but yeah, we're just gonna be able to get this kill off the side.
Game 5. The last situation, definitely still anyone's game. Just trying to set
Yeah.
up their zoning tools.
Yeah. By the way, can I mention how beautiful this stage is on Last Stock?
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, Zula once again back on the offensive, try finding the back here. We're to push down Tandoori
Just
on
playing
the
around
right.
smoke.
Yeah, and just put down some
Works
smoke
out.
here. Tandoori is just
Ooh, gets parried.
good parry here though from Azula. Not able to find the fair here in order to close out the stock. But now, yeah, we're gonna be able to catch
One hit.
and the strong here is going to do the job. And Azula is gonna be able to complete the reverse 3-0 very convincingly.
What a set. I
Yeah,
just need to
very, very tense set.
go and back to the Google Drive. See, what are we streaming next?
I mean, I believe we'd go
Maybe
for
a
like
studio mode for a second. No, I don't need one
Losers
studio.
8.
Yeah, probably the loser side on the same length of it.
Yeah, because we can do Losers 8 and Losers Quarter and then go to Winners Finals afterwards. I think that is fair.
Yeah, losers round 2 is what I'm. Where is it? Round 2.
And I believe Firuklo is going to join us now for the next set.
Yeah, and I'll tag off
Yeah.
and like.
Hi guys.
Yes.
Hello.
Sorry, I don't know how to say your tag.
Firoclo with the good French accent.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Didn't you do like 2 brackets yesterday?
Yes, I did. I did the French bracket and the FGO in Europe.
Yeah, nice.
No.
To be fair, I did do both, but I O2'd both, so.
Yeah, that's a bit different. I know Ireland's best Smash Ultimate player plays Donkey Kong. Like, did like an online bracket like 6, 7 times a week. I forget exactly how much, and that was like the best player is a Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I got hard countered by Sylvanus back here.
Oh yeah, I still need to learn Savannah's matchup myself.
Yeah, at the end I was like, I can't see it anymore. I know it's coming. I'm trying to parry it, and I can't parry it, and this is a problem. But yeah, it happens. It happens.
It does happen. I should have the refund.
Might need to refresh the page.
Yeah, you need to like refresh. Like you need to go back and go back into the replays.
Yeah.
Or not. It's not there. Oh, I know it's a. Unless it's... Okay, I think. Oh, it is there. It is there. I think.
Yeah, it's Maxim against Tandoori.
Yeah, I just like I saw someone. I was like, oh, they already played, but no, it's a. It's them playing someone else. Tandoori and Sims. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's a loser's.
Oh, did I
Quarter, believe?
copy that twice? Yeah, did I copy the same one twice? I couldn't remember. Yeah, like that's on the same time, so it's doubled or something. And oh hey.
Yeah, I'm also guessing that it might be messy because of the time difference as well.
Yeah, it might
sometimes.
be. But I mean, that's definitely the same set because it's the same length.
Yeah.
So I must have
'Cause if
just
I remember,
copied
yeah.
the same one twice. So
If I remember correctly, Azula is like in the east of Europe.
yeah. Let me make sure it's. That's... Yeah, I think it's those are gonna be in the middle, but they're definitely there. Just hit them twice.
So
Just
we
doing
good now?
this. Yeah, I think do the stream tool on it already.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
It's like kind of why I also have the stream on the side. It's just to
Yeah.
get some
I mean, it would say
extra
something.
information.
And then go back to 0. Let's do that. And let's lose round 2. Now we're ready to start. I don't know, like mute and fix stream stuff, and hopefully not like crush anything.
Yeah, might also need to remove the sponsor on Maxim's side.
Yeah.
Oh, at the what?
It's fine. It's fine. Happens.
I think they're on the right side.
Okay, Shovel Knight vs Forsburn. What do you think about this matchup?
I think Shovel Knight has some good buttons to actually contest Forsburn's buttons overall.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be very tough against a Tandori who, as we have seen, is not afraid to down strong.
Okay.
And yeah, also there's the fact that Shovel Knight still needs to like, you know, get the resources, get the money
Yeah.
to actually become a character, potentially get the momentum mail. I'm guessing that Maxim's probably gonna go for a momentum mail.
Which armor is this? I don't remember. Is it the? I never remember if it's like the heavy one or the one that gives you aerial smashes. But
No, I was thinking of the heavy one. I believe that's
yeah.
momentum mail.
Yeah, that's what Maxim is going to buy, I think. Like I played him a lot in the past, and he often just choose the momentum mail and the own.
Yeah, correct me
So-
if I'm wrong, Chad. By the way, because again, Shovel Knight is not. Again, it's not a character we get to see too often on stream, either. Like there are some good Shovel Knight players in Europe, including Maxime. But usually they kind of stop at like top 32, top 16 of RCS. So again, we don't get to see them too often.
Yeah, and now some of them switch characters to like. I think PK was playing Shovel Knight in the past, and now he plays Molo, things like this.
I mean, when you've got like Molo, Rano, Zedder, or kind of complete Shovel Knights from the get-go.
Okay.
And yeah, again, Tandori going for those down strong. Not gonna quite kill yet on Julesville. Like, it's not that tiny. It's not that tiny of a stage.
Yeah, and Shovel Knight is even without the armor pretty heavy.
Yeah,
So it won't be as easy as against some other characters. Okay, yeah.
yeah. He's
If
a
you,
heavy boy. He can't low profile, but he's a heavy boy.
Oh, great combo with the clone. Put Maxim down there, and yeah.
And yeah, obviously Tandori just waiting for the down strong to finish to actually go for that punish, able to just catch Maxime on some little bit some few whiffs overall.
Yeah.
Maxime's going to be able to find the down strong here on this platform and finally get the armor.
Oh,
Still Tandori, yeah, I was about to say Tandori still is on 0% on the last stock, while Maxime was obviously at more than 100. And Maxime was just a little bit too low here in order to recover. Unfortunate circumstances for Maxime.
Okay, I found out why I have 2 of the sets. The other loser set didn't upload yet, so it was just like the same set because both people here uploaded them. Thank you for uploading them. It was just me being dumb.
Fair enough.
It was Tandori who won, right? I was busy doing
Yeah,
replays and
Tandori
that.
took game 1.
Okay, grand.
yeah.
does mean we're gonna go to a game 2 also on Jules Veil.
Yep, also on Jules. Anyway, I'll shut up again.
No worries. Yeah, immediately Maxime going to catch Tandori sleeping a little bit on that platform with the up tilt and everything. Tandori again with the offense, going for the down tilts, going for the nairs, making sure that this left ledge is a prison for Maxime. Maxime able to get back on the standard stage
Yeah,
pretty safely.
and get like safe hits from far away to make sure that he can get punished.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing also. Shovel Knight of Beal can also travel pretty far horizontally.
Yeah,
That helps a lot. And Tandori just going to stall on the recovery. And we're just going to see the double F strong on both sides in order to cover both both the clone and the real person. But unfortunately, Tandori here is just going to fall to their death. Unfortunate
okay.
occurrence. A good parry though, into the back
Yeah.
air in order to secure that stock on Tandori's side. And without too much damage from that unfortunate SD.
Yeah.
Tandori with the down tilts. Maxime though going back in the offensive, going for some wild smashes overall. Yeah, wild tilt, wild smashes. But Tandori right now is stuck up there, going
Yeah.
to be able to avoid the side B.
But Maxime will really need the kill to buy something. He has like a lot of money.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
yeah,
hard
they-
to take
oh.
the time when you're not
Yeah.
in between
Okay,
stocks.
that-
Like that's the time. You get the stock, you
But
can
yeah.
get the mail.
He really needed to kill a bit before because like now it's not that easy to kill with the armor and he can take a good advance.
Yeah, it's gonna be like free reign right now for Maxime, and definitely showing with F till F strong, trying to go for the down air here as an edge guard. But
That was
up
0
B,
to death, I
up
think.
Yeah, I believe that that might have been a 0 to death. Yeah. But yeah, strong showing here for Maxime taking game 2. And that does mean we are going to see Tandori's counterpick, which is going to be Spirit Tree. To try and catch those early kills of the extruding platforms.
Yeah.
Could be interesting, honestly.
And I think it will also make it a bit easier for him to recover because Shovel Knight has a lot of range but cannot like make sure that he covers every option between the platform and the ground.
Yeah. Immediately Tandori setting up the clone here. And yeah, just putting down the pressure here with the clone. Already 85% onto Maxime. Trying to catch with the up tilt. But Maxime here is going to try and go far to try and get an early kill. Going very deep here. But now we gotta be careful on Maxime's side. We are in down strong range. And the up strong, however, is going to catch on that platform. Yes. Strong start here from Tandori.
Yeah, and no, I guess he's going to try to just get a big combo and then finish with the combust. Oh no, he will have, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
They need to-
use it here to recover. Just burst out with the smoke. Make sure to be able to stall here with the up Bs. But Maxime is just going to be able to catch that last up B with the down strong. Once again, Tandori going for the offense, just staying out of range of that up tilt.
What? Okay, yeah. That would have been great if he had been going like for 2 down airs, but yeah, he tried to do back air and sadly it missed.
Yeah. To be fair, again, it's one of those times where like Tandori is swinging wildly, managing to find the up strong again, this time on the platform. But overall, I feel like Maxime is trying to really abuse the up tilt, which, sure, it's a good anti-air to be fair. But overall, Tandoori is ready for the callouts on that option. Tandoori just dash dancing right out of range of that Shovel Knight. Random down strong here, not gonna be near enough to kill.
I think he was trying to like bait a parry or something.
Yeah, maybe. And
The way he
finally,
was
Maxime.
moving.
Yeah. Finally, Maxime getting the second stock and able to find the armor. That's gonna allow him to live just a little bit longer, but we're still at 136. And the down strong here. Maxime was not ready and is not gonna be able to DI in time. And that does put Tandoori in a 2-1 situation. It's going to put the pressure on to Maxime. Okay, we're gonna have to see what the adjustments are going to be overall. I do feel like Maxime overall did have the right idea to try and use up tilt more, but maybe that might have been a little bit too much, because at some point Tandoori was just dash dancing out of the range of the up tilt.
I think that like Shovel Knight doesn't have a great neutral overall, and in this matchup you can't truly use the side B because if Forsman has a clone, you're basically just have as Forsman to use F smash and you win the interaction. So I don't know what you should do as Shovel Knight in this matchup.
Yeah, plus if you use side B, the clone is just going to tend to fall into the side B. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We are going to go to that game 4 on Gates. Gates is definitely an interesting stage. It is one of the neutral stages in the game, with also those platforms coming back and forth. It's a pretty solid stage overall, I would say. Both players.
Yeah, I don't really see why you picked this one, but it's not a bad or a good stage anyways. I don't know.
It might be just a comfort pick, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, those platforms are still just in range of up tilt.
True. Where like I don't know if Force Burn's up tilt can hit on those platforms. The up smash for sure can, but I don't know for
Second hit of a smash for sure, yeah. First hit, I'm not completely sure, honestly.
I don't know. I think so because like the full up smash barely touches on Blazing Hideouts. So I think even the cape can hit on those platforms, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, so far we don't really have to worry about it because Tandoori has set up the lockdown here.
Big overextend of stage, but he doesn't get punished for it, or at least not that much, so not that bad.
Yeah. Again, Tandoori just staying right out of range of that pesky knight. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Outside of the up tilt, which is a very decent anti-air, like Shovel Knight lacks range overall. And we're also going to be able to see the down strong once again take another life. And Tandoori is now in a very, very strong position in order to secure potentially that game. But Maxime is going to be able to catch the landing here with the up strong. And yeah, the double fares. Tandoori not afraid to actually go for those trades as well. Like, we are at low percent, and we know that we've got some very, very stronger aerials overall. We're going very high here in order to avoid what Maxime has to offer. Yeah, setting up the clone. Going to use clone for zoning a little bit more on Tandoori's side. Tandoori is on 115. Just going to teleport in place in order to mix up the recovery. But yeah, the down strong is just going to cover both the clone and the real thing. And now we're on last stock.
Yeah, by using clones, he cornered himself, and then when Maxime managed to get through the clone, it was just pretty impossible to survive. Because
Yeah.
if you're cornered against Shovel Knight, it's mostly not going to be a fun time.
Yeah, Nairn to down strong to try and take the stock from mid stage. It's not gonna be quite enough. We still got those back airs. Still not quite enough to kill Maxim just yet. But again, one down strong. Tandoori really likes those down strongs.
Yeah,
And again, we can't blame them. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
very
true.
strong move. Very quick.
it's strong, fast, hard to react,
Yeah.
solid range. Like, what do you want more for this move?
And he's got a back air to complement it, so...
Yeah.
It's...
Right, that's gonna be Tandoori moving on to lose the semis then.
Yeah.
And with that, we're soon going to move on to our other, I believe, losers quarter, which should be Julie versus Arigator, assuming we do have the replays for those.
I think we have replays for everything at the moment. This might be gone.
Time for the
no
close
Ryozura.
matchup.
Challenger.
When you say the curse matchup, but
Looking for
first one,
yeah,
for
Julie
Claren, at least.
Arigator. We should have that in
I
here.
guess, yeah.
Might-
I thought there was like some lore behind it.
No, it's just.
Oh yeah, there it
a
is.
matchup
It's
for
time
Claren.
zones jank. It's actually
Okay.
sent like 2 hours ago or whatever. Before the tournament started. Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
it's a really hard matchup for Claren because you always have to stay like really far from Frag with your sword, but not too far away because if you do, he just throws out a rock.
He just has rock, so...
And Claren has not the best recovery in the game, and Krax can abuse it however he wants. He can put Krag on the ledge to stop you from recover. He can do down B, rock
Yeah.
shot. He has everything.
Yeah, Crag just has everything to shut down Claren.
Yeah, and
Doesn't matter.
she can struggle to kill, which is against Krag really bad. But at least she can combo him pretty easily, so that's one thing for her.
Yeah, that's the thing. Craig is still combo food for the most part, but the problem is that even then, Craig has some even solid options overall just to make sure to keep the Claren off of him for the most part. Again, we were talking about like rock shards, down B, everything.
Yeah. Also, one thing in this matchup is that, like, with Claren, you can't truly edgeguard Krag, because if he's on the pillar, you don't have any fast move to go for him off stage, and if you just stay on the ledge, down tilt won't do that much. So yeah, I don't truly know what Arigato will do when Julie is off stage. I know there is setup with Claren's grab, but it's not that known, and if you miss it, you're basically dead. So it's not something you see that often from Claren.
Yeah.
Okay, waiting. Good patience from Arigato to find that down air and that start of a combo.
Yeah. And first game on Forest Roll, which, in my opinion, is probably the most neutral stage of the neutral stages, if that makes sense. Like, it's just two platforms, it's got the full wall, it's got everything, you know. It's
Yeah,
a very solid stage to start.
but I think it's a pick from Julie. Like, I think she had the choice between two last stages because you want to have a big map against Claren, I think, with Krag. Because you can
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
wish for her to never kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I play this matchup a lot nowadays, and most of the times on this map, I'm struggling to kill at even like 200.
Yeah. You know, got Nair Fair
And
trying to go for the side B in order to catch the landing from Julie.
oh,
But that was a rough DI from
Yeah.
Arigator.
okay, but he managed to kill right after, so that's good.
Yeah. It's just that fair angle, you know.
Yeah.
The fair angle on Crag is silly at times. And now we've got
And
the
there
flip
we
trade and Ariwa's kind of checkmated here as well.
Yeah.
Because you DI to die, you DI in, you're just gonna eat another fair and die anyways. That's always the problem with Crag Fair.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Fun fact: I was watching a developer stream recently for Rivals and Rivals 2, and Dan was mentioning that overall he sucks at designing normals. And ever since like Trevor took over to design normals, like the normals make more sense, you know, like Ori normals or Claren normals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then if you want to talk about Dan characters, yeah, Craig Fair, and stuff like that.
A lot of the normals from Krag are pretty rare. Like, yeah, you have the there, but also Down Tilt and Jab who can make some pretty weird interactions where you have to guess if you need to take or not, or like when you can take or escape the combo.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong, you just get nerd up smash and you die at 80.
But yeah, it is a tough time here for Ari.
Yeah.
The poor cat is struggling. Gonna be hard to take down Loxodon in those conditions. Now we're going straight to Treetop, which is a much. We were talking about large stages. Treetop is always weird because it's a small platform with a large blast zone, like large blast zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far it is looking like it's working out. Overall, for Arigator, just in order to catch Julie's landings for the most part. But yeah, the moonwalk down from here is going to be responded by just another fair. And I believe that might have killed at like 40.
It was a forward smash, not fair.
Yeah, forward smash into fair.
Yeah.
But Ari's going to be able to respond right back with the confirm into down strong though. Try to get some momentum back, but like that first stock was rough on Ari's side. Almost gets caught as well by the up strong here. Kind of saved by a rock.
It was a bit late here for the smash for Edgeworld.
Yeah.
But now it's like Ari really needs to find a good combo in the kill because now we can die from almost every move from Cry.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Again, we were talking about how Treetop is a little bit of a larger stage in terms of blast zones, but it's not that large, you know.
It's not that large, but I mean,
Ooh, nice catch though with the down air in order to get the shots here from Julie. Honestly, just complete checkmate situation on Ari's side.
Something I don't like with this stage and this matchup is that it's like not that large, but large enough for you with Claren to have to use a lot of options to recover. And it makes it really hard because, yeah, like in this situation, you don't want to use your air dodge against Craig.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, that's the problem. Claren is going to burn through her resources really fast. She doesn't even have like a mix-up tool like Zedder Burn down B to actually mix up her recovery. You know that at some point she's always gonna have to spend the air dodge and always gonna have to just go for the up B. She can, of course, she can delay the up B and get the like the strong up B, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go that much further, anyways. So
she can also try to go for.
She can go for side
B, but but I was more thinking about down B because if you get the no fun zone, you get your double jump back.
Yeah, but it seems like it's not even going to matter. We are going to try and go for the Crack Ditto on Forest Roar. Just complete change of pace. And that's the big thing as well with Crack Dittos. You can always be sure that they're going to both pull out rock, frame one, and throw them at each other, frame one.
Yeah.
Always, every time. But Julie right now is doing some very good job in order to keep Ari in check with the fairs overall, honestly. Like Julie right now has the advantage. Kind of stuck here a little bit on that left side, but again, the fair.
Yeah. You get cornered and it's the end.
Yeah, Julie's very on point. Ari is able to, you know, parry that up air off of the lingering hitbox, but still. Ari's still stuck. Stuff here. Manages to avoid the rock and get the extended herb hitbox here off of the rock as well in order to get the kill on Julie. This is definitely the breath of fresh air that Ari needed right now. Now we have to contend with Julie having having the ledge advantage right now. And the back air from Julie. I feel like we don't talk enough about track back here. But it's still a pretty solid tool, pretty quick, and just make sure to wall out the opponent.
Yeah,
We don't
but
talk about it enough.
at the same time, I don't feel like
It's
it's
not
a good move, but it's not that terrible to DI. Like, yeah, you know when Krags wants to combo and you can escape pretty easily. It's not like Down Tilt where if you want to escape you have to try your hardest and it may not work.
True. And yeah, the wave dash back onto the stage, into the parry, obviously. From the other side of the stage, it's not going to quite kill the Krag yet, but the up strong is for sure just going to murder. Arigator and Julie is going to secure the 3-0 here and move on to lose the semi. Right, so now I'll tag out and I'll let Sen and Philoclo commentate, I guess, winners finals then.
Yeah, it's winner and loser final. Oh no, not loser final, but winner
Loser
final
semi.
and you.
Yeah, you need to make sure I
Loser
actually
semi.
have the replays yet or not.
Yeah, sure.
But no, I don't have all of them downloaded right now. Ariana and Zula. Okay, I have that set at least, and then I can work from there.
Yeah, Ariana and Zula should be, winners finals, yeah. Just didn't have the bracket on the side. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute myself a little bit and let you enjoy the show. And then I'll probably tag back in for losers finals, grand finals.
Yeah,
stuff
I'll
like
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah.
See you later.
Spacer.
See, we have Azula on the Eliana and then Ariana on the Arcane.
Yeah. I don't know that much about this match.
Yeah, I don't think I've even seen it before. Oh no, we saw it earlier, did we not?
I've seen this matchup with like
No,
Maxime
I
against
haven't.
Shosh in France, but yeah, it's not that you don't see that often.
It should be right, but it's not showing me Arcane. Oh. There we go, that one. Oh yeah, okay, Arcane's disappeared. Let me just put in someone else and then go back to Arcane. Oh. The stream tool is... The stream tool is... Arcane just gone. Okay. The show must go on, I suppose.
Yeah. Let me just grab Anti real quick since they're there. If I can. Do this.
Oh, yeah, it's just stealthing it out. You're stealthing out, yeah. It's like a... It's foreshadowing a Rivals 2's game, don't worry about it.
Give me a second. Let's grab Anti real quick. Hi, Anti.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm so sorry. But either way, yeah, no, Ariana's just stealthing it out. We're chilling over here.
It's Arcane that's stealthing it out.
No, we're just kind of dynamically tagging in and out, right? It's very scuffed.
Yeah, we can do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, close.
Right, tagging out.
All right, but
Ariana
either way,
already
here we are.
in like defensive mode. One hit off,
I mean-
dying. Zilla barely even scratched yet.
Yeah, there's just so many hits that Azula's being able to get in here. Ariana just needs to find a way how to get back into the neutral, but oh my god.
Fortunate running into the
This
up
is
B,
out
but it
on the
happens.
Parry, immediately gonna be dying there. I mean, honestly, right now the biggest question here is, you know, whether or not Ariana's gonna be able to pull out the stock just on, you know, the return here, because Azula is just running away with this one, but, you know, down tilt bear, my beloved, still going to be able to work out just fine. So tell me, if you're sitting here in this matchup, what do you think these two players are looking for right now? Because honestly, I think Azula is just looking for more kills over and over again, but you know,
Yeah.
Ariana needs to find something new to turn the tides.
And I could be looking at it too much from an upset, but I'll definitely be like conscious of like, oh yeah, arcane up air. You know, I wasn't gonna say up air, but definitely arcane up air. Definitely something to be conscious of. Arcane back air, just like puddles and what they want to do with it, and then like also fair, because that can be annoying to deal with if you don't know what you're doing. Whereas Zula just seems to be doing funny stuff, and it's mostly working.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much damage now on Ariana, but now Azula's just looking for a way to kill. I mean, that's one of the struggles that Eliana has, is, you know,
Yeah.
getting the fast, quick kills rather than, you know, just pulling out something crazy with an up tilt. But here we go, 2 parries, and we got 1 up tilt. There's the kill there. And now Azula looking for a way to bring it all back. I mean, stock number 1 was looking so good, and Ariana pulled it back, and all of a sudden it's even again.
Yeah. Definitely, Rivals is definitely a game where no one's won it till the last stock is taken.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's that Arcane up air you were talking about earlier, but one more of them going to whiff this time. Azula looking for the kill, almost gonna get it, double nair, and actually converts that straight into the kill there. Azula with the Ayala going to be able to take game number 1 and start it off in the Ayala's favor, and it's going to end like that.
It's a really rough DI there, like, because like you DI out and you're dead, DI in and you're still being comboed, like. Really rough situation.
Yeah,
to
I
be in.
mean, it's one of those moments where you have to get like those weird middle DIs, like, you know, up and
Yeah.
like throw in that drift DI, but I mean, either way,
Really hard to
no
do
amount
and
of
like
DI.
notice on the spot as well. Like I do
no
know
amount of DI is
someone
gonna
who
save you from Azula. Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
I know someone who calls combos that are like fair, like the 1984, because you either DI the first fair out and you're dead, or you DI the second, you DI in and you can have a second one, like any sort of like the same aerial twice, like kill converts. Anyway, on to game
There you
2
go,
on
big brother.
Treetop.
It's Azula who's always watching. But either way, game number 2 on Treetop here. I mean, there's so much more vertical space for the Arcane to be able to get some of those up airs, as we saw earlier. But speaking of up airs, Azula, so many of them into the eventual F-Strong.
I was definitely gonna say
mean,
there's
it's
also yeah, there's also like a lot more room for an Eliana to like go for those edge guards and also just recover. Especially compared to an
Yeah,
Arcane.
but-
Arcane might just get caught with an awful angle, can't recover, doesn't have puddle, and just kind of falling. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely Ariana's counterpick, but it's working out so well for Azula right now here. All right, Bubble Butt going to be able to tack on a little bit of damage here, and Ariana's still looking for a way to get the kill, but it's still a little bit of a struggle for her. Oh, I mean, turning me into a liar immediately. There's that Arcane up air that we know and love.
Yeah, we always be aware for it, even if they just random like full hop up there, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you got the droplet confirms there. Ariana looking for another one of those confirmed, but, you know, Uppy's in, gets hit by the missile, but okay, there's the up tilt, and there's the kill, is what I'd say Azula just uncharacteristically missing that one. But either way, we've got more ways to lead into up air. What in the world, Ariana? Okay.
And if it doesn't work, just do it again on the other side.
I mean, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And right now, Ariana is gonna have to try quite a few times, right? We've got triple digits on Azula, but do we have... No, just barely misses out on the Waveland, and we're not gonna be able to get a Waveland up tilt, down strong, whatever it is that Ariana wanted here. Instead, so it's just a little bit more damage. And the Cloud actually does such a good job at denying Ariana that follow-up, but eventually the frame 7 will work out here.
Okay, gets back. We get out of jail puddle.
right? I mean, that nair could have meant so much here, but
Yeah.
Ariana in the triple digits. Zula has to be careful still. One parry could mean a lot. Another missed waveland. Ariana,
Just
uncharacteristic flubs here and gonna be dropping the game for that one. Now, game number 3. So tell me, if you're Ariana, do you think that you stick with the treetop, or are you gonna be swapping off to a different side?
I would 100% swap off.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I feel like Eliana gets quite a lot of the platform layouts, especially the, like, right side, like, the taller one, gets quite a lot of, like, how much space off stage there is. I feel like Eliana's gonna be more comfortable with bigger blast zones than Arcane would be. I don't see as much, like, aggressive Arcane edge guards as I do, like, Eliana. Like, Eliana's on the cards that kind of... You think Eliana, you think of, like, hugging the blast zone, comboing you, like... Anyway, yeah, so we have a counterpick on Spirit Tree, which is a decently sized blast zone, but...
Yeah, I mean, might be a decently sized blast zone, but those blast zones are so much closer to the stage since the stage itself,
Definitely.
You know, so much longer sides, right? So, you know, one back air could instantly turn into that kill. Is exactly what you were talking about, right? You know, try to make sure that Ellie can't hug those blast zones, right? Instead, make sure that she actually fully commits to that kiss of death here. But either way, Spirit Tree for game number 3, Ariana gonna look to try to turn things around. Spirit Tree, my beloved. Not a very fun stage as far as I'm concerned to play on, but to commentate, super, super volatile here.
I have mixed feelings as well, don't worry.
Azula right now in a decent bit of trouble, but I mean, one opening already turns around all that momentum. I mean, it's the same thing that we've been seeing again and again, where Ariana has a bit of control at the beginning, but oh my god, Azula doesn't care.
Definitely a stage that feels like it's -2 for both players. It's how I feel about the Absa Clower matchup as well. Like, yeah, it's even, but it's also -2 for both.
Makes sense, makes sense. I mean, right now, Ariana
back to even.
Definitely looking to bring the stocks to -2 across the board. You know, 2-2 here, only 4% on the Arcane, and Azula, on the other hand, taking a little bit of extra damage. The bubbles are so big, but not going to be able to lead into too many more back airs.
Quite punish the up B, but still edgeguarding.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got these bubbles just activated again and again here. Meanwhile, Ariana down tilt, not going to lead into too much more. Azula right now just trying to look for an opening. That one parry could be a lot there. Not going to be able to get too much more with the down tilt, but does have the Mind Stick here. And, you know, Mind Stick not going to get removed by that droplet, but down tilt going to work just fine. And up air is very, very powerful. You know, you said that we had to wait and see to watch those up airs, and we are watching them so, so close.
Also, me eating my words saying you don't see much aggressive edge guards from Arcane, and then just top left corner.
Yeah, I mean, you say eating your words. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Ariana's got an earpiece. This got to be mid-set coaching, because look at how much better things have worked out for her. Stock number 3 still in the lead here, no longer playing catch-up that we saw time and time again here. Back air's not quite going to be able to get it, but...
Might be eating my words, but at least it's a very tasty.
Ariana just munching up those words here, and Azula eating up that damage, and Ariana looking for something cheeky.
Bit of
that
spaghetti
could have been crazy, but...
Oh. My poor heart, watching this.
Yeah, I mean, Azula's just trying to find a way to crawl back in, but Ariana right now looking for an aerial to take it, but Fair's definitely not going to be the one.
Could be any back air up there right now. But we're not quite.
Yeah, but I mean,
so.
Right now she's just looking for more chip damage.
Okay, with
that parry was so good, but it was directly on the steam here. Azula just barely missing out and misses out on releasing the down strong and just falls to their doom.
That's one way to close that out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're worried about all the aerials, sometimes you're not going to be able to recover in time because, you know, it's the condition response.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of pressure there. And
Yeah.
another timeline, you could have gotten hit by something trying to be too close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either way, game number 3 under Ariana's belt. Game number 4, Tower of Heaven, another stage where, you know, the blast zones themselves, relatively decent in terms of size, but you're so close to them on the sides here. So we'll have to see what Azula does in order to take it all, but I don't know. This is one of those stages where, you know, Orcane could absolutely just start chaining you off the side at very early
100%.
percents. Speaking of 100%, Azula's 100% locked in here, just barely missing out on that punish there, and Ariana got the back airs that we were talking about. All right, a little bit of back and forth between these two here, and I mean,
Not quite it
so
yet.
back here, not quite it just yet here. It's Ariana now in a little bit of trouble off stage, getting tagged by the up B, and that's going to be the kill there. I mean, when you're trying to avoid the missile for so long, it could get very, very difficult. Oh.
Full hop up air. Why not?
When in doubt, just whip it out. The up air gonna do just fine here. Meanwhile, you know, Ariana and Azula still trading blow for blow here. Azula just trying to find a way to just rack up that damage here. I mean, when you're playing on your counter pick, you got to figure out at least how to get rid of some momentum here. And I mean, now you got the percent lead, but it's not very strong of one.
Ariana misses whatever tech chase they were going for, but that works.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that up strong just going to be able to cover any possible panic option out of that parry, but, you know, quite a bit of charge on that one. Ariana gonna take that one right to the bank. Meanwhile, Azula, right now, looking for a way how to take this stock in response. Look at these bubbles! I mean, people out here saying, dude, Orcane's so bad, Orcane bottom 4, and Ariana saying, I don't care, this is top 4 right now, we're just gonna make sure to seal this one out. Azula being made quick work of, and oh my lord, up air spike into up strong, gonna seal that one out.
Like, yeah, Orcane's bad, but at the same time, if you don't know how to deal with bubbles, like, stuff like that happens, and definitely something I've been struggling with.
Orcane, quote-unquote, bad, Ariana just better, but right now Azula looking to shake things up a bit. We've got some stages with some close blast zones, and now we've got a stage
My personal favorite
of the furthest. Welcome to Bempest, baby.
I mean, like, people say Orcane's bad, but I don't think there's anyone bad on this game. Just some characters are good, and some are, like, really, really good. You know?
I think every character is bottom 18.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. Anyway, on to Tempest Peak. Emphasis on the peak. All caps.
Alright, but either way, Tempest going to be starting things off. We got bubbles on bubbles, and Azula now just taking so much damage here. I mean, Des needs to make that uphill climb. But, you know, we saw this in game number 1, where Azula would take a lot of early damage, still manage to find a way how to take that first stock, and then Ariana would be the one in trouble, trying to find a way how to steal out these stocks. But as the games have gone on, Ariana's had so much adjustment, right? I mean, that's exactly what you have to be worried about, and look at this! Is just not even the same player as we saw in the first game.
Definitely feel like it's a very strong stage for both characters, though.
I mean, right now it's looking all Ari as back air going to just fully, not even just lap in percent. This is just absolutely unprecedented.
It's a victory
amounts of
lap.
Control from Ariana. I mean, Azula needs to find some form of respite here. We've got the Nair, not going to lead into too much in terms of the kill, though. I mean, early setup puddle from Ariana works out well in her favor. Meanwhile, Azula just taking the full brunt of it, 3 stocks to 1. But if anyone is going to look to make this comeback, Azula is definitely capable of it.
Oh, okay. It's the edge cancel at least.
Yeah, I mean, solid wall jump from Ariana to make sure that that parry's not going to instantly lead to a kill there. But right now, Azula needs to find something, or Ariana's opening could lead immediately to a kill. Looks for the up B. I see it in her eyes. All right, and these bubbles
Just
doing
barely gets
so
back, but gets
much
parry.
work. And there we go. I told you I saw it in her eyes, and there it is. Azula just, you know, sitting like a deer in the headlights after that parry, getting nabbed by that up B, and there it is. The reverse 3-0 for Ariana, gonna be able to take that one. What a statement game.
Because I auto replay, so I go back to the Google. That's fine.
No worries, no worries. But I mean, that was a statement and a half. I mean, Azula, absolutely no slouch, right? We saw it time and time again, right? Where Azula would be just doing just fine, right? Games 1 and game 2, all Azula. Game 3, something clicked, and Ariana was just fully able to take control of the set. Winners side grands for the Borkane. I mean, people out here trying to say, hey, Orcane's so bad. Ariana definitely doesn't agree. Whether it be through actual opinion, whether it be through gameplay, I think anyone who's interacting with this player and character combo is definitely not going to be agreeing with that sentiment.
Zola and this. Just that's grand final. That's the set I need. I forgot game 4. I'm sorry. Text. Okay.
Tragic.
Probably shouldn't have said game 4, but oh well. Oops.
Game what?
Yeah, game 1.
Game 1?
Yeah, game 1. It was game 1.
Oh no. Game 1 missing.
Yeah.
All right, so losers semis between Tandoori and Julie. I mean, I'm excited to see these two duke it out. I don't think I've seen this particular player matchup before.
Oh, is this time zones again? Oh yeah, there we go. There it is.
All right, and here we are.
Needed.
Game number 1 going to be starting things off on Merchant Port. I mean, we got Craig, we got Forsburn, a tale as old as time, right? You got to be so careful between both of these characters. All the plat drop nairs from Craig, all of the down airs from Forsburn. I mean, Merchant Port it's just gonna be one of those classic stages, right? That ends up working out in any player's favor.
There we go.
All right, but here we are starting things off, and off to the races we go. Oh my god! Tandoori just going straight on in. Look at those wave dashes. right here, you can see that the Forceburn already in a lot of control, got a little bit of the timing mix-ups available and ready.
Has
So what
Smoke,
I'd say,
has
if,
Clone, has
you know, this
Edge
wasn't
Guard.
the first time that, you know, Tandoori was swinging. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you can see right here, Tandoori's just so ready for everything that Julie can put out here. But now that first stock is already gone. Julie immediately gonna fire right back, only taking 4% in response. I mean, now that we're off of stock number 1, it's going to be a little bit more back and forth between these two, right? It's not just going to be 0 to Death City, but oh my lord,
god.
I was immediately turned into a liar. Tendo, what the hell?
I don't know if it's better or worse that it did in purple.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't purple, but with no pillar and no
Yeah.
way how to get back after that one, there's basically just no shot. But either way, we're seeing Tandoori and Julie just going toe-to-toe here. All right. One parry, not going to lead into too much more, and
Tries to go for back
oh,
air
just
again.
barely misses out on the back air.
I don't know which one's the real one. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, look at this movement from Tando. He's just trying to make a mark here, and Julie is just struggling so much.
Julie definitely stuck on either side of the stage for most of this game so far.
Oh my god. This is game 1, right?
Yeah, game 1. It's on Merchant Port
Tando
and
is
neutral
just-
stage.
Yeah, Jando's just so in Julie's head already. This is the stuff that you see in game 5 in terms of conditioning, but Tando's just fully cashing in on it so early. What in the world? That's game 1.
Game 1?
That's game 1, Sen.
Yes. Look, you can see, yeah, I didn't skip one by accident.
What in the world? Either way, game number 1 already going to be very Tando favored. Julie has to figure out some way how to bring this one back here. Game number 2 going to be Frozen Fortress, a very different stage in terms of gameplay here. It's going to be a lot less of the hardcore neutral back and forths and a lot more of these top platform camps. But
Yeah, I definitely
either
want to
way-
see loads of smoke from Tandoori, we'll see.
Exactly,
definitely wouldn't have
exactly.
Pick the sage as Julie, but I don't play Crag, and I'm not the one playing the Rasban tournament, so what do I know?
All right, but here we go. We've already gotten a little bit of smoke underway here. Tando in control once again. These down tilts coming out in full force. Meanwhile, Julie just going to continue with these aerials, but oh, just barely misses out on that down B. We're seeing a little bit of the mix-up start to come through as Tando in trouble. There's
You say
no
mix-up,
other
I say
way.
fair times 3.
Yeah, no drifty eye spotted. Tando DIing like a Rivals 2 player right now, but right here, Julie needs to find a way how to push this lead. You know, you got 99% on the Crag, but, you know, still not triple digits until Tando gets that one opening here. But right now, 41%, nothing to scoff at. Julie's still looking for more extra credit. Right, still gonna survive. I know that you said it was surprising that there was no purple, but this is exactly why. If Crag has the opportunity to just sneak on by, Crag is able to live for so long. What a heavy character here. But either way, just I love the mix-ups from Julie. Didn't quite work out right there, you know, dropping the jab combo in order to look for a cheeky down B up strong. But either way, Tando not too happy about that, and you can see it in the play.
Never seen Cape on the rock before. Little hop.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Forsburn carries, parentheses, the rock. But right there, Julie going to be able to take that stock. I mean, forward air is going to work out so well in so many situations, just as these rock throws are. All right, but here we go. Down strong, not
No
quite
air
gonna leave
dodge.
too much more, but so many shards. I know you said that you wanted to see Tando just get so many of the smoke out here, but either way, you know, it's going to be the back air, not quite going to kill just yet. No matter how much smoke you got, Julie's got the shards to deal with it.
That's definitely true.
All right, forward air to start one. Almost going to be able to seal out that kill here, but Tando has a full other stock to deal with. I mean, Julie's just in so much control here. And
Speaking of those Dan
mean-
normals again.
if it works once, it'll work again, right? We've got those forward airs on deck and firing. All right, so game number 2 immediately going in Julie's favor. Game number 1, very Tando favorite. So, Sen, I'm thinking game number 3, we get a little bit more back and forth action.
Yeah, I
right?
think so. Especially on Juice Vale. It's not the biggest stage.
Mhm.
Definitely has room for
Not
back
the
and forth.
largest stage. I mean, this is a stage that, for a little bit, was under contention to be banned in doubles because of how close the players are at the very beginning. So, I mean, that's just something to illustrate just how claustrophobic the stage can get in certain scenarios.
I mean,
But
surely you banned the
either way-
stages that has like jank cameras if there's like play on both
Mhm.
sides first, but I haven't really played much doubles, so. Anyway,
Oh man, I love me
yeah,
some doubles.
I
but
love doubles.
Right now,
Don't we all?
only one playing doubles is Tandori with that clone. We'll have to see how it works out in the 2v1 on Jules Vale. All right, but here we are, back air coming on through for the fours, but doesn't lead into much more as Julie takes one back air to the face and turns that into a full course meal for Tandori. Just so many openings. Up air, not quite gonna work out. Here we go.
Yeah.
Triple digits on the Forsburn already.
Didn't quite get to capitalize on the platform being there as much as Tandori probably hoped, but still, we're making it work.
Yeah, maybe not as much as they had hoped here, but I mean, look at how fast of a response that was, right? One opening, triple digits on Julie here, and just able to sneak on by. Got the smoke, but not quite going to be able to get the kill just yet. Forward air, my beloved, going to be able to take that one in just a minute in, but right here, Tando still trying to find an opportunity to seal out the stock against Julie.
Julie not giving them the opportunity just yet.
Yeah,
Covering all
not
the
just
options.
yet. And we got shards on shards here, but Julie's got stocks on stocks, still trying to find a way how to extend this one, and still not gonna die.
Downstrong betraying.
Okay.
No, he said sorry afterwards, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, just barely going to be killing there, but, I mean, no purple. You know, Dan says that they could have lived, but either way, still looking for a way to run away with this one. The forward strong in neutral, I mean, looking like a different kind of Julie. As we moving on throughout this game, still looking for a way to seal out that kill. Triple digits on Tando. Gotta be so careful. All right, and downer coming through. Tando
just
starting to be in a little bit of
there.
control. All right, and that bottom pillar actually working out in Tando's favor, able to reset their resources on that one. But Julie right now still hasn't landed. Okay, there we go. Lands, gets the bear into fair there. And now Tando has to seal out the stock. Triple digits on the Crag at the very least. Not nearly as big of a lead that we saw the last time around. So could be the immediate response here. Only 8% on the 4s. Combust is on deck.
I don't need it. Yeah, get the smoke there. He's sneaky, but didn't quite work out because of the roll. But works out in the end.
All works out in the end here. I mean, we got
That's
the
not right.
rocks, the shards, the smoke, every little
Maybe
thing
looking for a
coming
cheeky
through here.
combust somewhere? Maybe? Not quite getting it though.
Yeah, I mean, look at these uppers. The back air, late hit, going to be getting parried there, but not quite going to be able to lead into that F strong. As you know, Julie right now almost hitting that triple digits, but this is Crag. You know, it takes so long to kill this beast here. Meanwhile, Tando might be lights out. Up air, not gonna kill just yet.
The back air should have an edge guard. Just better doesn't the back air?
Yeah,
Has some
right
smoke to work
here.
with. Oh, close.
Oh. Yeah, so close so far. Just barely missing out on being close enough to get that tech there. As Julie gonna be able to take game number 3 here. It was a lot more back and forth though, Sen.
Definitely. Like that could easily been anyone's game. Up until the start and the end. And
Yeah, but
Fire
speaking
Capital, definitely a
of-
lot more room for like smoke. But again, we didn't really see that much on Frozen, so I don't know if we're gonna see much here. Well, much as I was
I mean,
hoping
speaking
anyway.
of start and end, we are here at the end. I mean, so as you said, right? Well,
Oh yeah,
as you
game
didn't
4
say,
was missing.
Game 4 lost to time. So here we are,
Actually,
game number
yeah,
5.
game 5.
You know, Tandoori.
Thank you for
making
reminding
such
me.
a crazy comeback that it can't even be televised.
Yeah, it was
right?
like 2 seconds. There's not enough there for us to like work with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to
Yeah,
say.
so yeah, nothing to say. Just absolute domination here. So game number 5 going to be at Tando versus Julie here. Fire Capital, so much more space to work with.
Definitely more space for rock, then again more space for smoke.
I mean, right now, these players aren't giving each other any space whatsoever. It's just hit after hit after hit, completely in each other's faces the whole time.
You can definitely kind of see the argument for the comfort of like, if forwards when back air doesn't guarantee you're like off stage now if you're in the center, but then that goes both ways. The Karag affair and like half his moves.
Yeah, I mean, look at this down tilt on the jab check. Gonna get punished immediately. But, oh, this
Messes
could
up the
be
movement.
big. Tando not quite gonna be able to lead into too much more. Down tilt bear, though, still not going to kill.
Look, that smoke there. Didn't get a chance to DI it.
Yeah, I mean, down strong out of the darkness here, going to work out for Tando. And stock counts are even, percent is anything but here. So, one opening, though, could be the needed just conversion, but Tando still in a little bit of trouble here. 83% and counting.
Feels quite fast for like such a large stage at the moment, like how they're playing.
Yeah, but oh my god. Fair into down strong, not quite gonna be able to do it, but you can see Tando is cooking.
Definitely. How's the gas on? There we go.
Yeah, and oh my lord, there we go. Another one of those strongs out of the darkness for Tando, gonna be able to take the lead in this game here. But Julie now doesn't have the rock on deck, but I mean, who needs the rock when you got forward air?
Yep.
Just trying to not overcommit here, and overcommits a single time. Tando not quite going to die just yet. Gonna be able to get a decent bit of extra credit here. So much smoke, but Julie snipes them out of the sky there. Tando now on final stock, but Julie in trouble. No rock, no
Back air.
control. still has the stock because no kills just yet. All right, and here we go. Julie trying to find a way back to stage 186. Has the pillar available, but still no
Just
rock.
looking for the
It's
strong.
so
Yep.
far away
Oh,
from
the
them,
tech.
but oh, beautiful tech. And this could be the opening needed. I mean, it's 200% here for Julie. Any hit will kill, and oh my lord, just beautiful parry. Still gonna
See, any hit can
stabilize.
kill, but that is a force burn 100% off stage.
I mean, look at this. Julie still looking for that in. Not quite gonna be able to get it just yet.
Oh, gets the smoke stolen.
Has the double jump.
Oh
Oh!
my god, the knockback on
He
that.
just caught holding the rock. Okay, able to get back on the pillar here. And there
Down strong. We
it
could
is.
have be handled it any other way.
Tando finally at the end gonna be able to nab that stock with another strong out of the smoke here. Julie holding on for dear life for so long, and honestly, son, I wanted to believe.
I have to be honest, I was rooting for the force burn. I had to root for
I mean-
someone, but I'm just here
I
for
mean,
good
it
games.
makes sense. Tando played super hot there, but you know, Julie definitely did not make it easy. So, meanwhile, gonna be moving on to losers finals now, and you know, Azula just recently coming off of getting reverse 3-0'd. You know, definitely not gonna be feeling too great about that one. Meanwhile, Tandori coming off of a nail biter of a game 5. So we've got Sadness versus ridiculously high heart rate and nerves, right?
Yeah.
So like this is a crazy way to start off losers finals between these two players, and the question is, what kind of a stage are you gonna start it off on?
Let's see. I'm gonna hop off in comms, but where's this?
It's okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Just
For the
yeah,
people.
Azula
welcome back, my
Tandoori. Just
friend.
make. Oh, okay. There you go. There's your first stage. But like, fill in the.
Yeah, I was watching from the corner of my eye, the loser semi, and yeah, that was a very tense one for Tandoori.
Yeah, I mean, Tandori wins that, but you definitely don't necessarily feel invigorated by that one. You're just sitting there, you're just like, oh my god, I almost lost that.
Yeah, and the other thing is that they're gonna face Azula, which they faced earlier, and it's not gonna be easy either, because last time Azula
Oh yeah.
just kind of wiped the floor with them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is one of those matchups that a lot of Forsburns dislike. There's so many ways for the Ellie to deny Forsburns neutral, to get so much smoke out of the way, and, you know, with the missiles is going to be able to approach very confidently into these smoke clouds. So either way, game number 1, Jules Vale, Azula versus Handori. We're gonna have to see how things break out.
Yeah, definitely. I do kind of like this stage, honestly, for Tandoori. But at the same time, Azula's just going to be able to completely zone out with this team, or especially with that platform, if they can follow the platform pretty well. So there's that as well that needs to be considered. But so far, Tandoori is once again putting down a lot of pressure with the nairs, with the back airs, and the down tilts as well.
Yeah, I mean, that down tilt bear just barely gonna whiff, but I mean, had that connected, that would have been very close to a kill, just like how this down strong out of the smoke feels.
Definitely. And Tandoori honestly looks much more comfortable than in the losers round 2 overall. I will say that much. Much more confident in their aggression and going after Azula as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, last game I was joking around that it was going to be a doubles match with Tandoori on the Forsburn, the 2v1, but we actually got some super clone action, and all of a sudden Zula's sitting at triple digits. This is very much a kill percent for the Eliana here.
Absolutely.
But there we go, another down strong to take a stock.
Yeah, down strong. Just a very solid confirm to have, especially that platform was just in the right place for that as well. And again, Tandoori not stopping, still sitting on the full combust charge as well. Got a parry,
And
the
look
rocket
at that
punch.
parry.
Yeah, good call out honestly on the rocket punch. It definitely feels like Tandoori is like, okay, Azula's gonna want to play patient. I'm not gonna let her. I'm just not gonna let her.
I mean, right here, the tech on the wall as well. Tando just going to be able to survive for so long here. Still has the double jump, able to sneak back on, but another F-Strong from Azula going to make sure that Tando just does not have the opportunity. I mean, it was looking so Tando favored, and all of a sudden Azula saying, hey, this is why I won in winner's side, right? Don't forget that.
Yeah, Azura is definitely a player that really benefits from, you know, taking the time to adapt and reading their opponent. So I'm not too surprised that maybe the first stock looked like a little bit of a wash, the first stocks. But now we're definitely seeing Azula starting to impose their rhythm onto the match.
Yeah, but right here, overheat up tilt not gonna lead into a kill just yet. Here has Tando in a lot of trouble, trying to sneak back on stage. No resources, gets the double jump back, but there we go, just barely able to sneak back on stage. Down strong, tried and true, going to be able to take that one. Dan still says you can live, so I mean, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, Dan can say whatever he wants. It's exactly what we were saying from Winners Semis, is that you know the down strong is coming. You know it's going to be coming, but you don't know when, and so you don't know when you have to DI.
It's just like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's just like a horror movie.
Plus, if it's not
all
down
of a
strong, it's
sudden,
back here, so...
all of a sudden, out of the darkness, Forsburn down strong. Which way do you DI? Either way, game number 1 going to be going over to Tandoori after a very, very dominant stock 1 and 2 here. But I mean, game number 2, looking away from the neutral play, instead going to be going straight into punish. Rock wall, here we come.
I do think this could be a very interesting stage again for Azula, because Steam is going to cover a lot of those platforms. Plus, again, very early kills granted by Rockwall. Yours truly, see you, bye.
I mean, look at these aerials though from Tando. I mean, just able to get so much. I mean, even with the clone pop's gonna be able to continue the onslaught. Meanwhile, Azula now able to get a hit in response. I mean, when Azula gets an in, right, it gets so much more difficult for the Forsburn to exist, but it's just about getting that actual in there because Tando is in control for so long.
There is no fear in Tando's eyes, honestly. I feel
One
like
fear.
One fear. Yeah, but I was about to say Azula is definitely not doing as much as they could overall to make Tandoori respect them and make sure that they don't approach as freely. But I guess we're starting to see the beginning of something here.
Yeah, just starting things up, just not even opting to kill the clone until pretty late there. Just still, once again, looking for an opportunity, not quite going to be able to get that back air, but right here, Tandoori has to be really careful. Azula whiffs the up tilt, but once you can get that up tilt underway, it could lead into so much more. Oh, just barely misses out again.
Yeah, barely. And now you're above Forsburn. What do you do about Forsburn? You gotta be very careful about those up airs. Those up airs are gonna be very oppressive. Azula able to get back on that that right platform, but gets down strong for it on the landing afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, Tandoori now with Combust on deck on Rockwall. This is not where you want to find yourself as Azula here, but there we go. One parry, one missile, looping it back around as well.
Yeah, and Tandoori is able to just go past all of the steam and the rocket punch and everything a little bit miraculously and gets back onto the stage, but still struggling to find any opening. Ooh. I did like what I saw in terms of DI from Tandoori. There was an attempt at trying to use the steam in order to stop the momentum from the up tilt, but obviously there wasn't enough steam on the way.
Might not be enough steam, but you know, the taunt to get back into the swing of things. We can see Azula kind of feeling himself, but right here, you know, still trying to find an opportunity as one jab could start it all.
Yeah, potentially one jab on both sides as well. Like we are very much in down strong range right now on the Azula's side. One good down strong and it is over.
Yeah, just one good down strong, but right here in the sky, no down strong going to be able to catch you this way. But now Azula no longer overheated, going to get caught by the down strong. Oh my god, you were the prophet.
It was just delayed, you know. It was a little bit late, but it did come out.
Oh my lord, Azula definitely kicking themselves in the butt there after that one, but there we go. Game number 2 was on the ever volatile Rockwall, and you know, if that doesn't work out, why don't we try another stage that's super volatile? Air Armada, here we are.
It is a very interesting stage overall for Liana, in my opinion, because those team class are going to cover very well the top platforms, and besides what we were mentioning as well, Fortune doesn't really get to go to those top platforms from the bottom very easily. Still needs to double jump and everything. So it's definitely an interesting counter pick.
Yeah, I mean, this counter pick is, you know, essentially in some ways kind of like an Endless Abyss pick, but with super low blast zones off the top, right? So you're gonna have so many more opportunities to kill off this up tilt. Okay, there we go. Whether or not you hold on to that overheat or not, Azula is gonna find a way to turn that one into a kill. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Unfortunately,
All right.
grabs the kill here. Yeah, that's fine.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, and Azula is finally in the lead right now. It is. Yeah. It almost feels like a repeat, honestly, of a winner semi, where it is the third game. Azula finally gets a little bit of a lead on Air Armada and is starting to put down a lot of pressure on the right ledge for Tandoori to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, right here, Azula still trying to find a way how to turn this into even more of a lead, but down strong still going to be the #1 way for Tandoori to sneak out these kills here. But okay, this is still Air Armada. The game is still not in Azula's hands, as you know, they're just trying to find an opportunity, not quite going to be able to get it.
Trying to catch back with the up special was pretty well seen overall by Azula, but obviously Tandoori very much aware of it, and now camping center stage as much as possible, going to try and challenge Azula on that left platform. But now Azula does get to have the momentum for free because of that.
Yeah, and here we go. The Ayala now in control. Missile after missile, hit after hit. And right now, looking for another game as Tandoori on the back foot, taking a lot of damage. Nair going to start things off. Doesn't get the F strong, but you can see the killer instinct in their eyes.
Definitely. And now Tandoori back on the offensive, not managing to get the kill off of that top platform, but the down strong once again, it's still there.
Here we go. Down strong, gonna be able to take stock 1, gonna be able to take stock 2, and there's almost no way that it can take stock 3 though, because Azula's at such a low percent. So it's gonna be a very uphill battle if Tandoori wants to be able to repeat that. But right here, no chance available. It's gonna be the up strong from Azula to take game number 3.
Yeah, Azula just passing by from below the platform.
I mean, sometimes you gotta make use of the stage, right?
Yeah.
Aramana got those low blast zones, so you gotta take them off the top.
I mean, it is a platform fighter. We use the platforms.
Yeah. That's how it be.
With that, we're going to move on to game 4, which will be on Fortress. Now, I'm not sure how this stage really interacts between Forsman and Eliana, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those stages where usually you see a ton of force smoke, a ton of top platform camping. But the thing about Eliana is that she's one of the few characters in the game who can approach while having a projectile cover their approach
Oh
here.
my
Oh my
God.
god! I was talking about approaches, Azula was just thinking about kills, and here we are, game number 4, and Azula's already in the lead. So much momentum from that last game, it seems.
Yeah, we were talking about how Azula is more of an adaptative player, and it definitely shows here. Just completely reading the DIs and the drifts from Tandoori overall. And trying to zone out as well here with some up Bs, with some side Bs. You know, the usual, and just trying to slow down the pace just a little bit after that explosive first stock.
Yeah, I mean, look at that one though. Up strong on the platform, going to connect here. And Azula's first stock going to be dropping, but so is Tando's second. Oh my lord. Azula acting like the gatekeeper here, like the bouncer at the party, saying, hey, you know, you got a clone, you got to pay admission for 2, and 2 stocks will be all they need here. As right now the Eliana going to continue to put out the damage, but taking a lot in return here.
Yeah, like, we definitely see Azula going for a little bit more committal options, like including the up tilt, but Tandoori once again is going to find this time forward strong into down strong. You know, not the raw down strong that we've been used to up until this point, but it does the job. It is very solid.
Yeah, but right here, Azula looking for an opportunity, not quite going to be able to get it just yet. As down tilt from Tandoori, not going to lead into the kill, but so much damage. This is bad for Azula. Gotta be careful.
This is looking rough right now for Azula, who's gonna have to deal again with Tandoori just going for the down strongs randomly. But really, will you be able to read the next one? Doesn't need to. We're just gonna do double up here and then we're gone.
Yeah, as long as you keep 4s in the air, there's no down strongs to worry about. But man, that was scary as hell. Azula started that game off in so much control and ended that game off definitely shaken a little bit here. And game number 5, Spirit Tree, is the last game between these two. Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen, really. And already Tandoori trying to go in. Azula, however, striking immediately back, trying to get it up the top. And Tandoori is running out with the back airs right now.
Yeah, but look at all this steam. Look at all this smoke. Look at all those up airs. Azula gonna be able to take that stock in very blinding fashion here, but here we go, looking for more as Tandoori right now in control.
Absolutely, and Tandoori is going to be able to find the kill here. As Azula, once again, trying to go for a cheeky up tilt here. Going to get punished for it, though. And Tandoori is back on the offensive.
I mean, look at how much control Tandoori has over the stock right now. Now, Azula in the overheat, needs to be very, very careful, needs to find an opportunity. But right here, Tandoori in a little bit of trouble is what I would say if Azula wasn't the one who was off stage.
Yeah, Azula right now is just getting juggled for their life.
Ooh.
And the downstrong is coming in hot. Dread it, fear it, it comes in no matter what.
I mean, it comes for us all here, but Azula right now trying to find an opportunity to get on in here, but not quite going to be able to do it just yet. Still needs, one down tilt, one nair, one forward strong, might be able to do it, but right now still looking for those hard reads, not able to make use of Spirit Tree's close side blast zones. But there's one of the nairs we were talking about, and there we go.
Yeah, full confirm off of the side blast zone. We are going to see the final stock of this final game. And right now Tandoori still has more or less the stage control right now, going to push Azula in the air. And yeah, just continuing to put down the pressure with a lot of fares. Overall, trying to throw out hitboxes with Azula getting center stage back here on this interaction.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Azula just gonna continue to throw out these aerials, gonna continue to try to rack up damage. That one parry could be it here, Cats. But right here, trying to find the way in.
Yeah, and Missa into F strong is going to finish it off, and Azula is going to be the one moving on to grand finals.
Yeah, another one of those game 5s, and I cannot believe that Azula has had to play 2 game 5s back to back. I mean, Tandoori as well, but Azula the one going to be coming out on top this time around here in grand finals. Azula versus Ariana. And I know you said Azula is the type of player who adapts, but that's not what we saw in the winner's side set of winners finals, right? Azula got reverse 3-0'd by Ariana. Ariana this last time was the player to do the adaptation, so it's gonna be a battle of wits now that we're moving into grands.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to check in something in the background, because that last game seemed familiar. I'm not too sure what happened here. That might just be deja vu,
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I hope I didn't play the same one twice. I don't think I did, but
I need to double check the bracket just to be sure that Azula did make it through. Yeah, Firuklo says that we've watched the winner semis again.
oops. Oh, the entire winter semi set. God.
We might have watched winner semis again.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, wait,
We are trying to figure out what's happened.
that I probably should have checked. Oh no, it's just time.
Because what did the timestamp say?
For what we just watched was like 11 my time, and it's 9:24 my time right now.
Yeah, it says 11. What's the next one? What does the next one say?
That's the next set. It's 11:14. That's a different set. That was game 5. That was 11:09.
Yeah.
Then it's 11:05, 03, 15.
Yeah, because the next one is winners finals.
Yeah, because of time zone shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all about, fully experiencing that magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
To be fair, what would be a stream without production issues?
yeah. It's
I mean,
part of the culture.
You can spell rivals without scuff, but it won't feel right.
True.
Speaking of scuff,
So what do we do now?
I mean, our two.
I mean, we can just talk about, you know, a few fun things here and there, right? I mean, Azula
We either just like
is
go
just
back to the set
such
and
a
like
solid
redo it.
player, right? I mean, we
Yeah,
could
very solid.
look to we could look to redo losers finals.
We could redo losers finals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be.
Sure, why not? I mean, we got a refresher as to how things worked out in winner's side, right? So
Yeah.
we'll have to see just how things do work out in loser side here. But
Let's go
So-
with that.
the three
I'm just gonna
players that we
download
have
the
left
set
in this
again.
tournament.
So what
three
was it
players we
supposed
have
to
in this
be?
tournament right now.
Loser side. Oh, that's why I didn't know. No one ever uploaded losers finals.
Oh.
That's why I didn't have the set. Yeah, because losers semi,
not our
then it's
fault.
losers round 1, 2. That explains it. So I guess we will just go on to grands then. And
Yeah, this tournament is scarred.
I put it in the wrong fighter law. Sorry. Okay, what folder is it in? It's in winner side.
Yeah.
Uh,
But at least it does reassure me that I have good memory if I
Yeah.
see like, okay, there's deja vu from like that bounce off of the stage or something.
it's in loser semis. Oh, so we do
It's
have the
loser semis.
set.
Do we have the set? Big question, chat. Do we have the set?
Oh, we do. And one of the file names is this is game 4. You guys are watching set 1 again. .roa. So is it all the files in this set, in this like folder? Is it all the replays?
Okay, what we might want to do in order to make sure we
I
don't
think
do
you
it
delete
again.
all of the replays in your folder.
I was about to say, just back up the folder.
Like, zip all the replays, and then just download those ones.
Okay, I already put in new ones
Yeah.
though. I already put in the grands. But I can just download it again.
That
You can
yeah,
do that
might,
later.
Yeah, replays.
Just upload it as you need it.
Yeah, we're learning.
This is a learning experience,
Yeah.
chat.
Compress the zip file. Where do we put the zip file? I say we like put it on my desktop and you can worry about it later. It's no, we just delete everything in here. There we go. It's... I need to download it first. I can't just like drag it from Google Drive. Oobies.
Don't worry, chat. We'll have the replays working soon enough.
Yeah, okay, we have
Correct
replays
ones
now.
this time, hopefully.
This gives me enough time to get some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, replays. Oh, one of those is not a starter. And it, I mean, I know one of those stages are starters. I'm going to assume that's game 1, even if it isn't like in the right
Because
order.
the first one was like Julie versus Tandori, so.
And it's a legendary, is it?
So I think we're good then.
Yeah, I think.
Crossing fingers.
I'll update it. Oop, no. I guess I'll just
So, yeah.
fill in for commentary.
Anyways, chat.
Anyways.
Let's just forget that everything happened and go on to losers finals. And yeah, we're going to be starting on Merchant Port, which is more of a larger stage. I feel like this would be more of a Zula stage, like intuitively, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I mean, Forsburn and the Ellie. You know, it's still so much back and forth between these two, right? I mean, we saw it in winner's side, right, where the Ellie was like Azula was in such a rough spot for such a long time until Tandori just got one opening. Until Azula got one opening and Tandori ended up losing out on that one. Meanwhile, here we go. You know, so much steam, so much smoke, every bit of the stage covered, but you know, these missiles super good at getting rid of all that.
Absolutely. And Azula is going to try and go far here. Tandori just able to go through and below the pressure from Azula, but gonna get caught by surprise by the up B here.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much control between these two players. Tandori gonna be able to sneak that one out with an up strong now, not one of those down strongs. Understood that it wasn't working that time. And Azula looked like it might have been a controller thing, might have just been, you know, staring death in the face though. But right here, you know, Tandori could be in a little bit of trouble.
Absolutely. And right now, Tandori, however, is going to get control of this right ledge once again, though, trying to go very high in order to get the back end. Unfortunately, only gets the sour spot of it. That's going to allow Azula to go back and land on here and get the parry here. But yeah, both players trying to search for a kill, and people went far for that one.
I mean, neither of them wants to deal with that second stock. I mean, if there's only one stock, right, there's so much less stress to deal with, is what I would say. If these two weren't stressed out of their minds trying to find a way how to get their openings, right? I mean, Tandori starting things off so much damage, but now Azula's turn on the Xbox here, and look at how much damage is immediately thrown back.
Yeah, absolutely. Tandori, however, is going to keep center stage until Azula just comes in with DF strong. We're gonna set up the team, of course, in order to make sure that Tandori has nowhere to go. And yeah, Tandori definitely did not have anywhere to go.
Guess not gonna be anywhere except that blast zone. Is game number one going in Azula's favor. A little bit of flubs here and there between these two. I mean, honestly, it makes a little bit of sense considering so much back and forth, right? But game number two, Trouble
I don't know
Pond.
if it. Yeah, it's not. That's before game one. Because like that's the only starter.
That's a different set.
Yeah, that's a different set.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense now. There's like an extra game in there for no reason. Okay, that makes sense now.
Again, chat,
All right.
we're figuring this streaming thing out. Do not worry. We're learning.
All right.
You know, going to Trouble Pond then. Again, one of these stages with extruded platforms, but it's not going to be necessarily compared to Spirit Tree as useful to actually get near those blast zones, because those blast zones are a little bit further on this stage.
Yeah, I mean, right here you can see that, you know, Azula's still in a decent bit of control here, but, you know, every opening from Tandori just leads into so much damage.
Yeah, this is exactly what we're saying as well. I don't think that many people in Europe have experienced fighting Forsberg. It's not a character you see too often on this continent, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a handful of them, but right here, Tandori showing why matchup experience is so important.
Yeah, and Tandori once again on the offensive, using the clone in order to continue down the pressure on Azula across the stage. Azula struggling to find center stage back, gonna be able to just get some space here, but it's still looking very tough. And yeah, the up tilt here is going to whiff, and that's gonna be a free punish for Tandori.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Tandori making use of these smoke clouds, just finding more ways to mix up every bit of movement, sliding right into that blast zone there, as Azula still on that back foot here. Up strong, not going to connect fully, but I mean, Tandoori now in the range where you can start looking for that tried and true down strong out of smoke there.
There
but
it is.
No smoke needed.
Yeah, no need for smoke. Just down strong.
All right, there we go. Up tilt from Tando, not going to be leading into too much, but look at this control. I mean, I know I've said it time and time again, but you know, it's all about control, 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 and these two players just keep on just switching up who gets their turns.
Yeah, that is the key thing. He who has the stage has the power right now. And it is definitely looking like Tandoori has the power. Using the clone in order to combust, and Azula was just a little bit too low and is not going to be able to reach that ledge. They say in Tribal 2, there is no ledge here.
Yeah, not quite doing it just yet here, but game number 2 under Tandoori's belt. So we've already been slated for at least 4 games here. So Azula, Tandoori, Aramata, this is the counter pick that was utilized by Azula in a winner's side, and it worked out pretty dang effectively the last time. So we'll have to see if anything's changed between the winner's side and a loser's set.
Absolutely. I definitely feel like the logic of actually keeping Forsburn locked down and preventing him from like having easy platforms to access to for those conversions is sound. Now we have to see how Tandoori is going to adapt as well to this stage. And here we go immediately. The up tilt from Tandoori. Just keeping Azula above him, but Azula is going to be able to find the mine into missile real quick. It's looking relatively rough in terms of the start for Azula.
Yeah, definitely a lot rougher this time around here, but one opening is all Azula needs. Now Tandoori in a lot of trouble. Nairs into the eventual F-Strong, even air dodges for it. Knows exactly where Tandoori's gonna be, exactly when. So, you know, it's all about TPO, timing, position, and option. And Azula has all 3 covered.
Yeah, the full coverage. And once again, it is a showing of how Azula is definitely a player that does better on the long run and with adaptation traditionally, because we do see those kind of callouts happen a little bit more often with time.
Yeah, but up air, back air, gonna call out that stock here. Azula now on the next stock, but so is Tandoori. Oh my god.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake here for Tandoori. To be fair, it is sometimes hard, in my opinion, to see the wall techs on Aramata, just because, well, the wall doesn't go all the way down, so you don't necessarily know if you're going to be able to tech it or not.
Yeah, I mean, either way, Azula now definitely going to be dropping down here. No air dodge, no stock there, and Tandoori in a little bit of control. It's still very back and forth between these two.
Absolutely, but Tandoori right now is playing volleyball with that mech, and Azula, unfortunately, is going to slide right off here and leave Tandoori on the stage and with the victory.
Yeah, I mean, an uncharacteristic amount of SDs here. I mean, maybe Azula is just super, you know, worried about how things might go in grands and just isn't focused on the set. Who knows? But right here, Rockwall is the stage of choice. Last time around, it went Rockwall to Aramata. This time, it's going to go Aramata to Rockwall.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see, because obviously these two stages do have some very different dynamics, if only because Rockwall is so tiny. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely see how it goes here. Azula in already on the back foot. I mean, just this game just started and Tandoori is already in their face. I mean, look at how much damage the Forsburn can output when he's actually in there, but how much control Azula has when the Forsburn isn't there.
Yeah, and look as well at Tandoori's parries. He's becoming much more consistent on parrying this team as well as we go along this set. It is looking like Tandoori wants that win and wants it really bad. Gets the down strong off of the top platform. Not going to be quite enough to kill just yet, but another one is going to be sufficient.
Yeah, there we go. Tandoori and Azula still going toe-to-toe, blow for blow. 83% on the fours. Off stage could lead into a kill here, but sneaking right past Azula. Tandoori going to be thanking their lucky stars here.
Absolutely. And now we have Tandoori once again back on the offensive, trying to catch Azula with the back airs. Not going to be able to catch her though on this platform, and Azula is going to be able to reverse this team right here. Set up this team as well in order to secure that ledge, but we had no overdrive in order to re-catch afterwards.
Oh!
Yeah,
I mean, there was no overheat for the up strong earlier, but overheat up B pops out so fast. Going to be able to take that stock here, but a back air out of disadvantage for Tandoori, going to be able to catch Azula.
Yeah, and Tandoori still has one full stock lead. Oh, for the double down air! Oh my God, Tandoori going in with style in order to secure that win and spot in grand finals.
So, Cats, I know we had the option of just skipping out on watching losers final and saying, yeah, we already saw how it worked out in winners. I'm so glad we didn't skip losers finals.
Yeah, I'm so glad we watched it. We watched it because that was...
Not only was that a great set, Tandoori proven history wrong here, going to be taking it all in game 4. So it is going to be Tandoori versus Ariana in grand finals.
Yeah, and it is looking like it's going to be quite a fire matchup between the two. Obviously, Ariana with the Arcane versus Tandoori with the Force Burn. It is going to be very interesting. And apparently they haven't even met in the bracket yet, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, and as we saw before, Ariana is so good at adaptation. I mean, complete reverse sweep in winner side against Azula. So now that she's got at least 6 games to play with, right? This is a very uphill battle for Tandoori.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I know that Sen and Feruku also wanted to tag in, so I don't exactly know how we're gonna make this work. Because I think the idea was to like tag in and out during grand finals. I'm not completely sure.
We'll have fun with it.
Yeah, we'll have
swap
fun
off
with
per game.
Yeah, just go around the merry-go-round.
Bring out the wheel.
Yeah, we can do it like every game or whatever. Just whoever decides to hop off, hops off, I guess.
Yeah, I'll pop out here then.
Yeah. Just making sure I have the replays on that. Oh, and they did... Oh, yeah, no, that's... Same as it.
I mean, I see the replays.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think there's the right amount.
Yeah, I was given... I'll show you what one of the replays was given to me as. It's a PNG file, and I heard something about a crash. So...
Welcome to Rivals, where the game is held up with shoestrings.
Duct tape and dreams, baby. Oh god. I know I said I was getting water. I got water. I put it in a glass bottle, so I decided to drink out of the glass bottle next to me. Tabasco. Oh.
That is not water!
We have a BS.
I am okay. I swear.
Yeah, I was just saying. I don't know. You can't see it because I put it on stream. Hold on, let me get the file for
Oh
you.
my gosh, yeah.
But yeah. Let me
But
just.
that should be one game
Unfortunate.
missing.
Yeah.
Wait, win 32 failed?
You went 32 failed. Dad, what did you do?
I don't know who took that. Hold on, let me look at the challenge. I can like, maybe turn it from there. I don't know who took that, but yeah, actually no, I do. I think. Actually no, I don't. That was the last game as well, unfortunately. So. Let me try OBS.
Well, we might as well watch what we have.
Yeah, we watch what we have and make sure
Anyway,
there isn't 3 of us.
First game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mute that.
I really look forward to this game because, like, we've seen a Tendori who was putting a lot of pressures on his opponents, but against Orkan you can't really do that because there is the bubble wall.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Plus, again, Tandori is also coming from losers, so he's gonna have to be much more careful. Cannot afford to really make any mistakes because there's still the little fact that he needs to win twice in order to get the victory. And again, there is a prize for this tournament. Ooh, and again the down strong.
Yeah.
There is a prize for this tournament, which is like a full code for the Rivals 2 beta later this year. And yeah, sorry, I got lost in the train of thought. But yeah, Ariana right now, making sure to lock down that ledge as much as possible. But Tandori again, going from below and making sure that Ariana doesn't get to land for free. Your back airs here and there. Or try and keep the
Ariana
stage.
making, yeah, but Ariana is making back on stage every time.
Yeah, Ariana is making it back on stage, but also tends to really get hit.
Yeah.
Walking up and drop B, of course, in order to try and get back. But again, the down air is still there. It's still coming. And however, going to be able to find the up air here and put it to last stock. Comes down tilt from Tandori, the Fairs. But Tandori right now in a precarious situation, completely stuck at the ledge.
Trying to escape the edge grab, but
Yeah, he
Not
gets
that
there for his
easy.
life right now. And of course,
Okay.
yeah, we were lacking the resources. So Arena was able to just catch them on the landing, but still. Here comes the dash attack. Tandori finding
And,
fair
yeah,
into
another
ground
good
strong
touch.
once again. But yeah, very good job overall from
Yeah.
Tandori, taking game 1 in this grand finals.
Will I hop in with
Yeah,
Hiroko
I'll
now?
hop out for this one.
Yeah,
I guess we can just rotate
Okay.
like that.
yeah. Let's see. You have it on Treetop. What do you think about that? Definitely the type of stage I would be bringing Force Burn onto as Absa, but can't quite comment on too much as Arcane.
I don't know, I think it's not a bad pick. Like the stage is pretty. It's not that big, so you can cover
Yeah.
pretty much every smoke he puts in. And then you have that big space of stage where you can edge guard him as much as you want.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's
That doesn't work out if you're the
way-
one getting edge guarded.
yeah. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, such a evil down air, but like,
Yeah.
honestly, doesn't win games. Neutral.
Great moves of running around.
Vying for that better position for the smoke.
I was expecting the like
Down
charge,
strong.
don't smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it was just.
Here it is.
Yeah, it was lost in the mail and got to the wrong sender. Return to sender. There we go. Nice. Definitely scary enough for Sense to be on the top platform for both players.
Yeah. Especially against Orcane, because
Yeah.
if you jump, you just get faired and you die at like 60.
Yeah.
But the same thing against Force, because there is that don't smash that you truly don't want to get hit by.
Oh, just drops too fast.
And-
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Still has stuff to work with. Definitely putting in the work. Maybe looking for that one back here.
Yeah. I
Or
think
the one
that's
down
what
strong?
he's looking for, but okay.
A bit nervous maybe, but still definitely have opportunities. So. God, the spaghetti. Ooh. Just barely gets caught by the bubbles. Get back here. You have the edge guard. The clone. Gets tech though.
Great recovery.
Definitely. Yep, there it is. Ugh.
Then the really saw the dash attack from really far away. It was just like, hey, don't smash, I guess.
Oh, I still have the LA there. Oops, is Orcane gonna not be hidden? Oh, it's still disappeared. I didn't want to. On Jules Veil again.
I think I have to switch out for someone else. And
Yeah, maybe that's do
Yeah,
like 2 on and 1
hello.
off. Probably the best way to do it.
Tabasco gone. We're chilling. But either way, so game number 3 here. Jules Veil is the play.
Run back from game 1.
Samurai. Probably not.
I mean, it's the same stage.
Game. I'm pretty confident this is a different game.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like run back on the same stage. Like, well, not run back. There's like a little
Makes
game
sense,
in
makes
between.
sense.
There's like an intermission. Anyway.
All right, so here we go. Ariana trying to find some way how to deal with Tandoori's momentum, right? It's all a matter of removing that here. Meanwhile, down air not quite going to work out here as, you know, Ariana able to trade blows back and forth. Tandoori still in control though. Look at that down air. But here we go, the down tilts, the bears, the nairs, and here we go. Ariana now able to rack up so much damage, not going for the up air, so not going to get caught out by
parry.
Tandoori's down airs.
Tandoori definitely looking for that bracket reset.
Yeah, I mean, it's so close, yet so far away. We've got the bubbles. Here we go. We've got the up air, and Ariana now looking to get some more extra credit. All right, so Ariana now
Yeah, it's the down strong.
just getting tech chased out of that cape as Tandoori just finding more ways into her head here, but not gonna be able to get that down tilt. And off stage in trouble here, getting rid of the smoke, and Tandoori now needs to find a way back on stage. Beautiful parry on the droplet there. Tandoori's advantage has been so good.
Doesn't quite get to catch the Mohawk because we're busy getting combustion line. By neutral.
Alright, down tilt, not leading into too much just yet.
There's
Still
the
has a combust on
combust.
deck. There it is. Oh, and there's the up air immediately in response. Don't need any resource management for that one. Ariana now has Tandoori off stage, taking a lot of damage, but one down air to start, not going to lead into much more. Alright. Now Tandoori trying to find a way how to take this one back here. 76% on the Arcane, basically evening out that percentage, but one air bounce into the back air, not going to kill just yet. Down tilt, not leading to much more. We got the puddle boosted F strong. Ariana now going to take game number 3 here. Tandoori just so close, yet so far away from both the cloud and the game.
And then game 4 crashed, so we don't have the replay for that, but right now as Tandoori took it, so we still have at least 3 more games. It's worse if it's gonna crash on us. Not anticlimactic at least.
It's okay, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's not even your problem. I should probably go get the last replay set.
So yeah, I guess I can jump in for game 1.
Yeah, I'll hop out in a second. Yeah.
No worries. This is very scuff. I
Yeah,
will say that.
but I mean, like,
But it's fun.
yeah, it's been fun.
I think that's the important thing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just add a reset to VS screen.
Just don't tell cats.
Yeah, I'm done. I mean, I did let cats know that it was my first, like, time streaming Rivals, so
Yeah.
there was gonna be some hiccups, and yeah, because those are the 3 games from the other set, so from here. Third time we're seeing that thing days in a row. Jules Vale, and I'll hop off for someone.
Yep. So as we were saying, so we lost game 4, but we are going to go into grand finals reset between Ariana and Tandoori. This is going to be our last set of the day, and it would seem like it's going to be getting started on Jules Vale.
All right. I mean, Jules Vale worked out for Ariana in the last game, but maybe not quite the last set here. So, I mean, look at this, right? We've got the Arcane just going in, is what I'd say if Tandoori wasn't the one in full control here. Just hit after hit after hit.
I was about to say, like, Ariana is going in, but more so as a volleyball right now for Tandoori to play with. It's definitely looking like we're practicing juggling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
the down
and
throw to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, juggle into down strong. Name a truer combo here. Tandoori just gonna continue with every single one of these hits.
Yeah. Over here, Tandoori is finally going to get parried on a little bit of an overwhelming offense, but Ariana right now struggling to find anything, and again getting caught from below.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the clone pop, we've got the damage here. Single up strong would do it from Tandoori.
Yeah. And right now, Tandoori is definitely fishing a little bit for it. He gets the jabber, trying to go for the down strong, double down strong, and this time Ariana is finally able to parry the down strong and get the kill in return.
Yeah, this time she is ready, and oh my lord, she's taking this one straight to the bank. 50% in one conversion, but I mean, if down strong doesn't work once, you know, why not throw it out again? right? So Tandoori now still in the lead here, one full stock lead for the Forsburn, and Ariana now just trying to find a way how to make the same magic happen that happened earlier.
Yeah, as Tandoori right now is going to find here the dash attack down tilt in order to get the juggle here. Make sure to have the Edgar situation. Ariana is just going to TP right out there, but Tandoori is still going to be able to find the kill nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff from Tandoori in this first game. And still with a lot of momentum in this grand finals.
Absolutely. All right, I think I'm a hop out here then.
Okay,
You know, two games.
Yeah, this is a weird setup, we'll say.
It's like rotation, right? You know, you play
Yeah.
2 games, you hop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Belarus rotation. Who wants to hop in? Oh, I have Aroko, then I can do the next set.
Yeah, I'll just do game 2 and then I'll hop out. That's fine.
Yeah, I will do 2 and 3.
Yeah. So I can put
Then
that
I can do
in.
3 and 4, and then you have it. There we go. And then
Yeah.
it's game 5. We can figure it out then.
We're all set then.
So,
Yeah.
Treetop. Have we seen Treetop in the last set? I don't remember.
I believe so. I believe we've seen Treetop in the last set.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was the first match I casted, I think.
Yeah, and again, Tandoori with the overwhelming offense, just not letting any room to breathe for Ariana. Really doesn't want any room to breathe. But yeah, Ariana, however, able to find the up tilts here in order to get some momentum back in. As I saw Tandoori trying to go for the down strong here, but getting caught by the bubbles. And yeah, Tandoori once again trying to really fish for those down strongs for the most part. And we're finally finding it. It's not going to be quite enough to kill just yet, but another one is going to be sufficient. It's been the theme of the day for Tandoori. It's just down strong.
I think, but yeah. I was gonna say that it's just Forsburn, but you also have back air, so no, yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty a thing today. Like, yeah, he killed a lot with this move.
Yeah, Ariana able to even it out here with some good usage from using bubbles from the water spout.
Like, except maybe last game, they're pretty much trading stocks. There is never truly a moment where one of them has a big advantage on the other one.
Yeah, but we're talking about back air. This is going to put Ariana in a very tough situation. And Tandoori right now getting caught by the enhanced F strong here. Just right into the right range for the F strong to hit. There's down tilt into down strong in order to secure their stock here. And once again, we have a very even situation on both sides.
Yeah. But with a slight advantage to Ariana for once, at least at that time of the game. And
yeah. But again, Ariana making good usage from those bubbles, honestly. Also try and catch it with the up airs off of them. I feel like overall right now, Ariana is kind of fishing for the kill move. Like we need to try and secure the kill on that Forsburn in order to secure that game. But yeah, it's definitely looking. Forsburn is off stage right now. Tandoori has
might be it.
Yeah, it's looking tough.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I think there was an attempt at a waveland, but we were just a little bit too low.
Yeah, or maybe trying to dodge something or to ledge cancel. I don't know.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a weird ledge interaction, but yeah, it happens.
Oh, and
Ariana taking the game then.
The next game looks like really quick.
Yeah, I mean, Tower Heaven definitely could be quite fast.
Yeah, 220 is not like.
We're getting to the match then.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, production. Getting
Prediction.
spoiled.
Sorry.
I mean,
It happens.
oh well.
Anyways, I'll help out.
At
now.
least
I'll let
I
you-
didn't say who won.
Yeah, I mean that's the important thing. Or like say yeah, there's a game 5. Don't we?
Fine,
Yeah, like once you don't say who won or like the last game in the set, like it's always fun enough.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Tower Heaven, let's go. Just start by
Alright.
summoning clone. Combo going on.
Yeah, I mean, starts with the clone, starts with the pop, and
That's what a
oh
kill?
my God, Ariana almost
Okay.
going to be getting popped
Yeah, it
here.
starts with a kill. Loads of
Yeah,
smoke.
I mean, look at this, so much momentum for Tandoori. Not happy about that last game. I mean, it ended with, you know, what looked like an SD there. So this time around, going to be taking all of Ariana's stocks as payment. Alright, back air just barely not going to be able to kill just yet, but you can see Ariana still very much fighting back. So here we go, just needs one opening here. Down tilt coming in from Tandoori. But there's still hits here and there.
They're in smoke. Wait, no, I can see it. Oh wait, I can see it.
Yeah, but here we go. So Ariana still looking for a way to get that first kill here. Tandoori just slowly building up damage, though, making it harder and harder for the Orcane here. Down strong, not quite going to lead into too much more. You know, Orcane might be a little bit heavier off the sides, but not quite going to digest yet. Ariana still barely surviving.
Oh my, charges are too long.
Oh!
It's quite difficult to deal with all that smoke, and gonna be more of it now.
All right, there we are. Now, Ariana.
Yeah, that's one way to deal with
There we
smoke.
go. Frame 7. Yeah, but right here, one back air to do it, but not quite going to be able to get it just yet. Ariana down tilts in control, but now looking for an opportunity. The down strongs are starting to come out from Tandoori. You got to be so careful.
Don't seem quite as effective as they have been recently, but
Ooh.
still taking it.
All right. Just like that, Tandoori going to be able to take that one and bring it to match point here. Blazing Hideout is the stage of choice for the next one.
Definitely gonna see a lot of flat drop aerials, and not quite
Yeah,
sure.
I
if
mean,
that's-
Blazing Hideout's Plat Drop City.
I think I've seen enough like flat drops from Arcane to comment on it too much, but definitely one of the guys I think of is definitely Forsburn when you say flat drop.
I mean, there's so much about this stage that just works out so well for Forsman, right? I mean, you got those plat drops, you got, you know, the not quite Endless Abyss for the grounded punish, but also do have a platform for at least some semblance of recovery mix up there. But
I mean, yeah,
either
you
way, we'll
do,
have to
and you
see
also
how
get
things
like
exactly
combo
play
into
out.
top flat and like down strong, which we may see, probably see. That's knowing this player.
I mean, there's so much down strong coming out from Tandoori. So, you know, definitely not chicken to throw that one out here. But Ariana throwing out these back airs, doing so much work here. Right, 90% already on the Forsburn. You have to wonder what it is Tandoori's thinking about when getting hit so much.
Probably down strong. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
there we
the
go.
end, it is going to be the down strong to turn things around here. Now, Ariana
Maybe the F strong.
able to get that F strong, but not able to get the kill yet.
Rough. Commit to clear that smoke.
Right, back air, not going to kill beautiful DI, but no DI is going to save you from a purple F strong. 121% on the Arcane, though. Ariana's got to be careful. Back here just barely going to miss twice. All right, and there it is, down strong coming out from Tandoori, as we've seen time and time again here. Ariana on the back foot, but now with so much damage on the Force Burn, yeah, she's definitely feeling a little bit better about this one. Here we go. We've got the aerials just racking up tons of damage back and forth between these two. The back airs from Ariana looking for that kill opportunity, but a single down air opening from Tandoori going to take Ariana off stage and in trouble. Up strong going to be able to take that one.
I was waiting for the down strong. I'm well impressed by that parry.
I mean, right now, just so much control from Tandoori. Potential final stock for Ariana. So back against the wall, she's got to pull it together here. Able to bring it to last stock, but anything but even right now. Look at this, Tandoori controlling once more here. Has Ariana in trouble. Not a single % on the fours yet.
He jabs out before the potential down strong. That's nice to see.
Yeah, meanwhile, the down tilt not gonna get the waveland. Ariana got
There's the down strong.
Trouble. And there's the waveland down strong. Tandoori taking it from losers through the resets. And there we go. The fours burn down strong reigns supreme today.
That was such entertaining to watch. Like that set and like all of them. Never closed off a rival stream. I don't know what the like etiquette is.
Yeah. Overall, this was a very fun tournament, and congratulations to Tandoori for winning the bracket and also winning that little code for the beta later that year for Rivals 2. Honestly, I can't wait for the beta.
I mean, usually what I do is just like run through the bracket and say like, what's on everyone becoming Survivor place. So I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
And okay, I don't have scores for the two final sets. Oops, let me do that first. And challenges. Oh, it was like 3-1 from both of them. I remember. Challenges dying at me.
Yeah, but final results, that's gonna be Tandoori in first, Ariana in second, and then Azula in third. With Julian coming in with a close fourth. But yeah, congratulations to everyone. GG's to everyone who played today. Also, GG's to everyone who played in the Euros today as well.
Yeah, GG's.
Like,
yeah, I would have been there, but I'm here instead. So yeah, so
just do both.
I mean, I probably could have. Maybe. But I mean, I probably would have gotten too far in the Euros to do both. But oh well.
Yeah.
A nice problem to have.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Plus, it is getting late.
It is. It's 10 here. Which isn't the worst from like other time zones, but
yeah.
Anyway.
It's like 11 here as well.
Yeah. Other than Raven. Yes. Raven from coming. It says 6 even though it's 7 players. I'll trust challenge. Maximum and Arrogator for being joint 5th, Julie for 4th, Azula for 3rd, Ariana for 2nd, and Tandoori, our favorite dance songer themselves, in 1st. Yeah.
I guess Tandoori, you should probably contact Cats for the...
Yeah, annoy Cats.
Yeah.
That's all Cats' brainchild.
Yeah, this whole thing is Cat's fault.
Yeah, that's all. All issues, including the game crashing, is Cat's fault.
Exactly.
Perfectly coded game.
The Win32 error.
Yeah, especially. Anyway, I guess that's a goodbye then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you everyone in chat for watching.
Yeah, thank you.